But welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oblique, there is a question for us when you're ready.
Oh, sure.
Captain Cheerios asked if we ever used the Molotov acrylic paint pens. I got chrome, but they have a ton of other colors. I've never even heard of it. Is that what you used in that picture? Because that looks amazing, and I was wondering what it was, and that's what it was. So I'm gonna go check that out.
No, I have not used the Molotov. I've heard of it, but I haven't tried any kind of Gundam markers yet. So if folks have recommendations for which ones they like the most, I'm all ears.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it better than the gun? Is it actually for Gundams or just anything? Because it's pretty cool. But in any case, let's do a proper hello. I got a little carried away with that shout out. I'm sorry. It's a German brand. They look like Gundam markers. Fair enough. Joe, thank you so much.
I wish you'd do it again so I could see it.
Okay, for sure. I'll do it one more time.
Okay. I'm watching. I'm ready.
Are you watching? All right.
Yep.
There you go. That's it. But I'm so excited because I was like, I've been waiting. It's the moment. No problem, B. I don't know why that came to me. I think you were playing Mystic Quest at the time, and I'm like, that'd be
beautiful.
Perfect. Just do it. If it's for anything. I'm gonna take a look at those because that chrome looked really good actually, and you might use it on such kits as one we're building today. Would you like to explain a little background history on how you got that kit?
Oh, sure. So, I have a redemption on my channel. If you spend 50,000 channel points, you can request something for me to build. And Joe did it. He didn't name what he wanted to do yet. And he was just like, oh, where do you usually get your Gundam from? And I named some websites, and I was like, Gundam Planet, different spots. And he's like, okay. And then he mentioned this one, and on Gundam Planet, it was super affordable, and he had it. So, fate has brought us together.
I thought you would like the transformation gimmick of it, because you don't
do.
Horizontal? I got it there. Because it transforms into everyone's used to the Gundams that transform into planes and stuff, but the ones that turn into other things, and this is the one that turns into like a four-legged. They call it a mobile armor in the show, but it's a four-legged dog. Essentially, it's a four-legged dog-looking thing, and that's pretty cool. I think.
Yes, it does look really cool. I had no idea. I just was like, "This is the one, right? Okay, I'll buy it." And then when I got the box, I turned it over, and I was like, "Oh my god, it transforms!"
So I am excited for this one.
Me too. And thanks again for having me.
Hey, well, thank you for coming on out, I guess. No, I'm saying thank you for always being up for these things, obviously. And it just really helps that we are time zone buddies. So.
Yes, we are. That definitely helps.
The other thing with my end of this kit, once we're done fully building it, probably not on stream with my luck, because I am a slacker, I will be changing it into this. Look, I'm here to say, hey, no worries. Good luck on your exam, B. But we're going to change into this. It'll transform into a kitty instead.
Does look super cool.
It's a resin kit, though, so that's going to be interesting, however you paint those.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Bacon has worked on some resin kits, so he might know.
Kami as well. Briefly mentioned something about washing it, and I'm like, I gotta wash this? Like, what? And then, sanding it, I'm like, oh, that's why I bought, this giant whack of sandpaper of different grits, which I normally don't do. I'll be honest with you, the higher grit just looks like it's, that's what this one is. I couldn't really sand anything with it because it's so fine, whereas the grittier one I can scrape stuff off. So I don't know how people do this. It's very interesting.
It'll be a new experience for you, and you'll probably learn a lot of new skills. So it's only something to look forward to.
Fail spectacularly, but that's what we're here for, right? Entertainment, everybody.
And Tech Scout also said, just bought Barbatorus and Gundam Helios. The Barbatorus I am jealous about. Looks so good.
Are you planning to get? I don't know if I asked you that already. I'm planning to get any of the. Oh, the last time you were co-streaming Battlelog kits, is anyone popping out at you?
Yeah, the Isn't the Barbatorus? Yeah, one of them. Also, I can't remember the name. The big one that's got like the big white like shoulders or chest. Yeah. Cannot remember what it's called though.
Does it have like a cloak thing?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'd have to look again.
Because that might be the Death Scythe like variant looking one. The Live Lance Heaven, maybe. I
think you're right.
Okay.
I think you're
right.
That
one's pretty cool. That's one of the ones I got Angry to send me from all the way out in LA.
Nice.
I'm excited for that.
And Banana Kid also says Live Lance Heaven is big pogs.
Right?
Seems so. And also welcome Itchy. Folks, if you're not already following Itchy, please do. Phenomenal artistic streamer. Also plays some Apex Legends from time to time and oh gosh, what's it called?
Pokemon Unite?
That
Art streams?
And Genshin Impact, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Itchy, thank you for the look, brother. Or is it Helios? Sure. Caught up. Okay, cool. Okay. Hey, IBR, what's up, man? Welcome on in. If anyone's about to ask what's with the 5 o'clock shadow, 5 o'clock shadow? 12 o'clock shadow. Whatever, the beard. And how tired I look, overtime. Overtime sucks. Ray, if you're out there, I don't know how you do that all the time. All the time. Let's see. That's D, and the U must be B. What up, homies? IBR says, what up, homies? Hope everyone is doing well.
Hello, hello. So, how are you feeling today, Joe? Still tired?
I was passing out in the lunchroom. The store manager saw me, he's like, because he was here too, like from the morning to night. And he was like, Joe, go to sleep when you get home. Obviously can't do that yet, but you know. There's a thought that counts. And what's up, Nick? Welcome on in. Gonna lurk for a bit. Crappy day. I'm sorry to hear that, IBR, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Also, Tech Scout, thanks for the lurk. Have fun cleaning. It's always nice to clean.
For those of you who don't know who Oblique is an amazing Gunpla streamer, artist, and big fan of medieval games. Still working our way through Kingdom Come, right?
Yes.
Oh, and thank you guys for donating to the Make Guitar Playing a Redemption Challenge. We're halfway there. Jesus. But yeah, make sure you check out Oblique. That's ultimately the #1 thing I was trying to get there.
Well, thanks very much. And folks who may not already know Joe, this is Joerinferno. He is the master of kit bashing, which is basically taking at least 2 Gundam kits and putting them together to make your own. His most recent one that he did for Autofoxen looked stunning. That one was gorgeous. I feel like every time you get better and better.
I mean, thank you, but that, let's be honest, I didn't even know what to do for the backpack till I asked you guys to stream, and I'm like, oh, wait, that's a great idea. And then I remember, like I said, it all clicked. You're like, make some tails. I'm like, how would I make tails? And I looked up, I'm like, Oblique built a Kamiki burning earlier and it had those parts. So I'm like, I can make that work.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
then you did in a matter of like 10 minutes.
This is the one I'm working on the side for funsies, so we'll see how that one turns out.
Looks good though.
Thank you. Oblique is c'est magnifique, says Nick.
Ah, Nick, you're too sweet. And Angry's here too. How's it going, Angry?
Hey. What's going on? How you doing, man?
If you're not already following Angry, please do. Another phenomenal Gunpla streamer. Usually runs pretty late at night, for me anyway.
But has a great vinyl collection. And the backlog, crazy backlog.
Yep. And also does some stop motion animation, which is really cool.
What's it called? Angry this morning during Neon stream, they both had the same kit, but the box was different because, do you remember that, that commercial when Gundam first came out. It was like, what's your level? Level
No.
5, 10 hours. Okay, so he basically got the model kit from that era still, and whereas I think Neon had a reprint, I believe.
Okay. So that's just proof of how old
Intense
his
that
backlog is. Yeah.
Yep.
And Patty, thank you so much for resubscribing. 3 months already. That is crazy. Welcome, welcome. Folks, if you're not already following Patty, please do. Another great streamer out there. Doesn't do Gunpla yet. I always say yet because there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance. But has been doing a lot of Among Us and Pokemon Unite and things like that. So yeah, always very welcoming.
Also, welcome on in, Urban Tech Bro. How you doing, man?
Hey, Urban.
And Nick, yeah, I mean, Angry actually had a Farsia before they were reprinted, and that's where you knew.
Yep.
That's where you knew that backlog had been very special. Sea Runner.
That's great to see you too, Patty. Yeah, if you want to do Gunpla, we absolutely can. Or you can. I feel like I'm inviting myself in, but you know. Gunpla's always good with friends.
It's part of the deal. Take it or leave it.
And Angry has confirmed, yes, very old backlog.
But that's kind of cool because you get, it's like that show American Pickers.
Yeah.
Like, right? And you just go through somebody's like stock of like stuff and you're like, check it out. It's this kit. I'm like, oh man. I feel like you could do that. I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you. I said it on stream a gajillion times.
Yeah.
But my parents' place has become just a dumping ground for my mom's like old clothes. Like every room's now just a storage room. Clothes just dumped everywhere. And I'm just like, why do you keep buying new? I mean, I get it, why you buy new clothes, but like that sheer volume was insane. It's like Hoarders, that show Hoarders, a little bit of clothes. And so then I felt like if you were like the segments of dirt, if you were to go like layer, you can tell how old something is. Same concept with the clothes. I bet you can find the 60s if you reach deep enough into that pile. Like, I love my mom. Everyone, I want you to get that straight. I love my mom, but like that is like, she won't even let us help like get rid of the clothes that she doesn't wear anymore. It's just like, it's right outside the building. We can just put it in the little door thing that goes like to donations. But no, it's like, I'm gonna go through it. I said that 20 years ago. It's still there.
You're saying you could carbon date your mom's clothes, basically.
Seriously, exactly. Oh yeah, there you go. I have the old English release. Neon has the Japanese old kit.
Interesting. Gotcha. The more we know.
Yeah. Wait, I got something for that. Alright. Nope. Sounds? There you go. Dude, vintage stuff? Dude, there's nothing vintage about that, okay? It's nothing vintage. That's just a crime against space now. Oh, man.
So, I feel like with your mom's clothes, too, since it's like a perfect time capsule, you could just jump in there and like grab some stuff for cosplay if you needed to. Just be like, Mom, I need to borrow.
I'm going to... What are you dressing up as? I'm going as a hippie from the 60s. What? What do you mean hippie? I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Oh man, it's something. Like it is. I took pictures before I like the day I was moving out, just so I would always remember. Like this is what it looked like when I moved out. It got worse. So
oh no!
Like oh man.
It happens.
It is what it is. Hey tacos, what's up, man? Welcome on in.
Hey tacos.
Many sediment layers. It even says grade 1. Oh, dude. Painting the Merc Gundam. Are you painting the same colors? Taco's got the America Gundam from Target.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious if you're just gonna copy the same colors, or are you even using the stickers anymore? Because that'd be interesting if you could paint the flag yourself. I think
that would be some pretty cool detail.
This is the same headset I've been using for 2 years, Nick, but so it's not new. Yes, but look in the work in progress. Oh, okay. Quickly bounce in there.
And Anger says, America, Grandpa would be a great kit to mod.
It is an entry grade, so I could see that happening very, very easily.
And Banana says, the flag sticker on the shield for the America Gundam is at an odd angle.
Well, like, cause what I was thinking is, like, you could probably get it like you can cut out a stencil, no? And then just do the flag that way. Even if it wouldn't be perfect lines, you get the general idea of what you wanted to do, I think. And Tacos, it looks great, man. You're really making that airbrush work. I love it. Candy.
So, besides the overtime, how has your week been?
It's been about the same, I think. After finishing that the Auto Fox one though, I was kind of happy how it turned out, especially with the tails. Again, thank you Sazabi on your channel for that opinion, because that actually worked out really nice. Other than that, I've just been chilling. I got interviewed on if you're familiar with Oh My Wings, his channel, and it took at one point it took a turn where I was just like, I didn't think you were gonna keep talking about this, but they just kept saying because the picture I took was for my dating profile. So it was a little more jazzier than a regular photo. I'm like, look, if you're gonna use it for a promo, I'm gonna give you the best picture I got. It just has to be from the dating website. So that was
wrong with that.
Oh, no, it was nothing. It was just fun. It was funny. And then I can't have like bubble tea because I'm on keto. So, but his whole shtick for that interview is boba with wings, and I'm like I can't, but I can add this to my cup.
You could pretend. Do like a prop drink.
I did. I added this to my mug, and I just started drinking out of it. And I'm just like, yeah, this
cute.
This will be fine, right? Oh. But otherwise, it's just been the usual, I suppose.
Gotcha.
I'm not planning. I will be getting some kits, which will probably be the final big purchase of the year, quote unquote. One from Sabo that I've been just like stockpiling, so it's like one big box. And then Angry sent me off the Live Lance and the Blazing Gundam, so I'm excited for those.
Very nice.
And yourself? How's the week been?
Sorry, took a sip at the wrong time. Dramatic effect, dramatic pause. No, the week was good. It was, pretty relaxing, I think. Like, nothing too stressful at work, which is good. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's about it. I mean, no news is good news, right?
I would hope so. I would hope so.
Trying to get some projects done here and there.
I really need to get the painting projects going. Maybe, hear me out. Now that it's winter time, my neighbor won't have their window open, and I could just hang outside.
I would hope so. I don't know why they give you such a problem.
It's just the lady, like whoever the gentleman is to her, her son, her husband. I wasn't really clear on that. Super nice though, really nice. Like, I have no issue with it. It's just the lady. Well, thanks guys for the compliments on the photo. If anything, you should thank Mr. Raven Squaw for taking that photo. If you're not following him, he's right there. I was gonna add something else to the box. I had it set aside and forgot. Oh, okay. I was expecting some extra goodies. It's all good, Octopus.
And Angry had said about the America Gundam to make an Uncle Sam hat. That'd be pretty good. And he also said I was going to add something else to that box. I had set it aside and forgot to put it in the box. So next time I send something, hopefully I remember it. I'm assuming that's for you, Joe.
Yeah, because he had extra parts or stuff. He's like, hey, I could add stuff to the box. I'm like, oh, that's going to be interesting. And then That's all good, man. I appreciate you doing the favor though in the first place.
There you go. Also, hi, Becca. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I believe you've already met Joe.
Yes.
Yes.
Becca comes by very, very frequently, so
Nice.
how you doing? How you doing? I was gonna say, I've been watching a few new animus, as they call them. Kids call them, right? That's what the kids say, right?
I think so.
And some interesting ones. There's one about painting, which I think you might like. I don't know. It's like something blue something. It's only on 4 episodes right now. I think the first 3 were done like in a special. Premise: boy who's all about like just regular schoolwork and getting to a job that'll get him some money because his family, right, does not fall off. Finds that he actually likes art but doesn't know how to art, basically.
Aww.
And it's like his journey. As far as I can tell, it's his journey of trying to get into the Tokyo University of Art. So he has to learn like the basics and like different techniques and everything. It's just him trying to understand the art world after having no experience whatsoever.
That's
and I think
really cool. I'm already interested based on the description.
Right? Oh, Corvus,
Yeah.
Warharry, Pebbles. Hey, welcome on in, guys.
Hey,
Good
Corvus. And Warharry. And Pebbles, hello.
welcome on in. But I think you'll like that one. I think if someone knows the title, I think it's Perfect Blue. I don't know. Of that anime where he's trying to be an art student, or he is an art student now.
Gotcha.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Perfect Blue.
I don't know if it's Perfect Blue. Don't quote me on that.
I'll look up art anime and I'm sure it'll come up because I don't
There you
think
go.
there's that many other than like Izuken, I think.
What else did I watch? There's a new isekai. It's like 2 episodes. Assassins reincarnated into another world or something like that, loosely translated. Where the top assassin in our world dies and gets reborn in another universe by the god there because the god wants you to kill the hero. And it's just like he's like, wait a minute, why would you want me to kill the hero? Because the hero will defeat the demon lord, but then the hero after X amount of years will take over the world due to being drunk on his own power. It's like,
And
so
be
you
worse
have to
than the Demon Lord.
exactly. He's like, you have to kill him, like after the demon lord gets killed, but before he goes super crazy. And so the guy's like, okay, and because he's like he has to be like a guy in his 40s or 50s as an assassin. He's very straight and like about like what the business, like, what do you want? Fine, then this is what I'm gonna need. Like, you gotta get me the top stats available to me as a human. Blah blah blah. I get to pick my abilities. Like, it's just like straight bam 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 bam. I'm like, okay, I'm down for this.
Sounds pretty good. Especially because there's so many isekais out there too. So it's nice when they do something a little different.
Okay, so Perfect Blue is an anime, but not the one we're talking about. Oh, Blue Period. That's the art. The art anime.
Oh,
Blue Period.
okay. And that's like Van Gogh had a blue period.
I believe they actually. There's a lot of painting I recognize from my art classes too, like showing up there. And I'm like, hey, I saw that in the museum in person. Like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Definitely like it. Thank you, of course, for pointing that out. That's a different anime, but it's also a good anime.
Thank
it's a
you.
Horse suspense feeling.
Also, Becca says this week's been super rough. Hopefully, you could take a vacation next week. I hope so. I'm sorry that it was rough. That does happen sometimes, but as long as you can balance it out.
There's some good movies out there. Speaking about movies, we saw that transition.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
I know. I feel so bad.
I thought of anybody you would have watched the movie before, like even me. That's why I'm really surprised.
I know. I'm bad like that. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing big. It's just I can't talk about it until you see it.
True.
Oh.
But when I do, I'm gonna at you like a billion times and be like, I watched it. I finally watched it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Speaking of movies, a week or 2 ago, I saw Prince of Darkness for the first time. I don't know if you've seen that.
Prince of Darkness sounds. Nadesco? Prince of Darkness?
It's an old horror movie. It has Alice Cooper in it.
Okay, no.
Okay, it's directed by John Carpenter.
I have not. Sorry. There's also an anime movie called Prince of Darkness.
Oh, okay.
I was like, is it Nadesco? You've watched Nadesco?
No.
But how would you rank it more on the like gore, suspense, like?
Oh. Definitely gore. It's an older movie. You know, I've seen John Carpenter's The Thing, so I thought, oh man, this is gonna be like really good, right? It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess, in my opinion. You know, it's good as like a silly old horror movie to watch, but I almost could not get through it.
I mean, I feel the same way about nobody like stabbed me for saying this. The original Evil Dead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like it used practical effects though, so like that was great. But
yes.
And then later on, the series became more of a action comedy horror than horror, but still using practical effects, which is pretty cool. But like the original one was kind of like by today's standards, anyways. Also, I just finished my first airbrush paint job of my RX-78-2 entry grade. We were just talking about that. That's funny you mentioned that. I scribed panel lines on. Only thing left is masking and some detail colors. War Harry, that sounds great. Make sure you post those pictures, man. I would love to see what's going on.
That sounds like a really cool project. Also, Bacon, hello. Thank you so much for the 4 months. We were just talking about you a second ago in terms of if you have any recommendations for painting resin for Joe. But thank you very much. Super appreciate that. And welcome, Pobega. Folks, if you're not already following Pobega, please do, because this is the perfect season for him. He likes to play a lot of indie horror games. And he says that Perfect Blue is 10 out of 10, though.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I thought I knew it wasn't Perfect Blue, but it had blue in the name, so that's what came into my head. I just remember seeing that in the rental section of anime when they started doing that. You know, when anime start, before you guys can stream it anime, you had to go to a place to rent anime. Oh man, good time.
And folks in my chat, if you're not already following Joe, please do. Just dropped his link down there, but he's a great kit basher, good friend. Yeah, all around good guy.
Obviously the same, but obviously to Oblique, who is a great artist and does cosplays on stream as Bob Ross. Tuxedo Mask. There was Elton John that one time. Maybe again. Hopefully soon. Maybe Christmas time.
Christmas time.
When else are you gonna sing, right?
That's Elton John. Christmas special.
The Elton John Christmas special. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's too funny.
Look, I'm just putting it out.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Oh. You posted it in IBR's. Okay, I'll check it out for sure. But that sounds awesome, War Harry. And yeah, Bacon, what's going on? Yeah, it is a conversion kit. Let me grab the thingamabob here.
So welcome, Panda. Folks, if you're not already following Gunpla Gunpla Panda, please do. Also a great Gunpla streamer out there. Does some really cool rusted effects on his kits too. How's it going? Back in the olden days. Back in my day, you had to go to the movie store to rent DVDs in order to rent anime.
Okay, so yes, this is the friggin' Cat Gundam. So, what up, Panda? But you right. And I can post a link. Yeah, post a link. Let me check it out. Are you kidding me? How dare you live my... I don't know what to tell you, Bacon. Sorry, man. Like, it just so happened, like, I wanted the Gaia Gundam, but I also wanted to, like, do something with it. So that's why I bought it. But I don't know. I've only built, like, 2 resin things in my life, and they were, like, hit or miss. One was in the colors, so I didn't have to paint anything. And then the other one, I was a horrible experiment in painting a resin kit the way I painted it with spray can. Rattle cans? Oh, Bleak, never do that.
Never use a spray can on it?
Well, I mean, at least prime it first. I didn't prime anything, so like that was probably also a problem.
Okay.
In retrospect.
Sounds scary.
Also, War Harry looks good so far, man. Looks good. I like it. Okay. Got everything back up? I did. But the duties got me good though, Bacon. So I mean, beware where you buy it. Came really quick though. DHL. The A runner. A10. There's actually a different color version of the kit we're building.
Is there really?
It's basically the same kit, but it's in like a orange, like the colors I did for autos. Basically, imagine that on this kit,
Gotcha.
but not as shiny. Because in the show, somebody else inherits inherits is a very strong word. Steals the Gundam from somebody who stole the Gundam first, so it's like a double steal. And then he's all about painting his kits, painting his mobile suits in the same color. So
Yes,
ends up
inherit
turning-
is a very different word from steal. To be given something versus to take something.
Oh.
But I like that double theft, as you said.
And they don't even explain how he got it. He just like it's kind of like side like brushed under like brushed over like, oh yeah, we also got that kit or kit. I keep saying kit. We also got that Gundam. It's just like, wait, what? I know you guys recaptured it, but like, how did you guys get it from the people that captured it? It was like, okay, you just kind of have to guess that they had a mole in the system and then just took it back, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool.
So they repainted it GTA style to be like, what? This isn't your Mac.
Exactly. Like, let's pull up into this garage here and paint it really quickly. Did you wash the resin kit first? It's not a crime. It's already stolen. I mean, I haven't washed it yet. That's what I'm talking about. Like, people tell me to wash the resin kit. They're like, it's okay. Like, do I scrub it with soap? Like, what am I doing when you say wash? If you prime, you should be good. But once again, I will loudly remind everyone to wet sand their resin kits and have some ventilation if possible. Always use a respirator too. In one of the groups I'm in, one of the war modelers ended up with permanent lung damage. Good to know. Good to know. Okay.
Yikes.
Yes, with soap. Okay. Oh, you got a redemption.
Oh, do I?
You do.
Oh. Thanks. Jason versus Freddy Krueger Potato. It has not been done, no. Okie doke.
Good to
Joe,
know, Bacon.
You're also welcome to draw if you want.
I thought about it. My thing was dead from. We did
Your
3 hours.
Pokemon?
Yeah, we did 3 hours straight of drawing. So like I was like, or 2 hours, sorry, straight of drawing, and then I didn't realize I didn't plug it in after. So I looked today. I'm like, oh, it's not even charged. I'm like,
Those looked really good. It was a lot of fun.
I feel like you should do it too.
Maybe. I just want to see if this stuff fits right real quick. Are you working on, which piece are you working on?
You're way ahead of me.
Oh, am I?
I've been talking too much. I'm
No, I think I got scared because I'm like, I'm a slowpoke. I gotta focus so I can keep up.
You could draw, like, I've only done this little piece right here. Let's put it that way. I'm cleaning off the chest part. So if you want to draw while I'm doing this, then sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes, with soap. Yeah, that's why I say no to resin. It can be bad for you. I mean, you could also say that with, like, painting. When I use the Dremel on the plastic, I'm thinking of the little dust that flies. I could probably breathe that in, too.
Safety first, Joe.
Fair enough. With washing a resin kit, you can pretty much use Dawn dish soap. Good to know. I have that. If you notice a lot of releasing agent, then use a toothbrush to make. What do you mean by releasing agent? Sorry, I'm not down with the kids and the terminology these days. All I know is that shit be busting from Neon. Joto mate. It's been 5 months, boo boo. But Yogi, Ranger Ned, was it Ranger Ned? Ranger Ed? The Ranger says we can't go there anymore. I don't know. That was my boo boo impression. Thank you for the 5 month sub, Mr. Panda. You sure know how to. Mmm. Couldn't even let me finish a pun that I couldn't think of. Well, the moment has passed. It's too late. I can't think of one. So, yes, I'm a nerd. Thank you. Thank you. The releasing agent is the stuff that makes it come off the mold. It's like grease, so it doesn't stick. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, and Angry says, yes, with soap, the releasing... Oh, yeah, you just said that. Never mind.
I have
need
yours
to...
open, dude. So
Yeah, I need to go.
Not many. There's a lot of pieces. Oh,
Okay.
fair enough. Fair enough, guys. Good to know. I mean, I want to say it's not a lot of pieces, but it looks like a lot of little pieces. But from what I can tell on the instructions, for some reason I got 2 of. I'm assuming that's the parts I need from the Gaia after I'm done. A lot of the innards are going to be solid Gunpla pieces, so it should be fine. Because it's not resin, it's just plastic. Okay. It's clean.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of like a guy who recaps a movie for you. I don't know why I got on that. But like there's a lot of science fiction movies I didn't get to see, so I was like, oh, okay, I remember that one. How's that go? A lot of weird like twist endings, which I don't think is a really good way to end a movie personally. So I in all honesty, they also don't tell you the title because I guess they're trying to avoid copyright by explaining what the movie is. So they just give you like this vague title.
Is it like a title that kind of describes the movie?
Yeah, pretty much like guy goes in space and wakes up and it's 40 years later or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, what movie is this now? And it's like only said very, very briefly in the beginning, kind of thing.
That's funny.
But there was one with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt where they're like on a generational ship almost, or a hyperspace sleeping ship, and how his pod malfunctions, and so he wakes up and he can't get back to hypersleep. And so then he has to, and he's like, he tries not to do it, like wake up anybody else, but then he feels lonely, and he ends up like looking into Jennifer Lawrence's pod, and then ends up forcefully waking her up without telling her it was him, kind of thing. Oh, and it's just this whole thing. It's a great movie, though. Great movie.
Becca's asking if it was Arrival. Is that the movie?
I think so. Again, the title came by at the beginning. If they're both on a spaceship, Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, it probably was.
Or Passengers. Also, welcome Bleep. The International just finished. So Bleep is talking about the Dota 2 International. So who won?
Was Bleep in it?
No.
Oh.
That's something that we used to watch together like every year. I enjoy Dota 2, but I'm terrible at it. Have you ever played it?
I haven't played it. That's why when I think when we started when we started streaming, people like, do you play whatever? And I'm like, I don't Dota. How do you Dota? Like, I'm just like, I know of it. I just never played. But there's an anime for Dota on Netflix, which is really good. And I'm like, why did it stop? It was just getting good. Let's keep going. I always thought Dota was like science fiction instead of fantasy. So that's why I was kind of like, oh wow, I dig this world. Hey Freddy, what's up? It's been like, oh man, it's been like hella hot minute since I last saw you. How's everything? I forgot I have to message you about sending that Pico Dragon your way. Hope you're doing good. And Dylan, Jose, what is also up, man? Just so you guys know, obviously we're doing a co-stream. Wait, this way? We're doing a co-stream. This way, that's it. With Oblique. And obviously a lot of you know Oblique. If you don't know Oblique, check out Oblique. Great friend, builder, artist, who's currently drawing a redemption for Panda. Freddy Cougar and Jason Potatoes, is that correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, so if Freddy slices Jason with his claws, is that making French fries at that point?
I think so.
You know something wild this weekend? I hear you're supposed to wash your kits before you paint, right? Not the plastic spoons you test on. I wonder how they're made. Do they come pre-washed? Anyone seen a vid on that? I'm not sure, Urban Tech, but I know a lot of people, some people use like a sonic cleaner on their parts. Some people do. But like Bacon said, it doesn't really bother us normally on modern kits because better, I guess. I don't know. The claws on the claws are potato peelers. Ooh. Nice.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Sitting in my car says Freddy. Hey! Are you on the hunt for those Battlelog kits too? The problem too with this kit being in a noir color is nub marks. They're very visible.
Yeah, I was noticing that. It's like, whoops.
Okay. Good. That's good. Where is the neck thing?
But Bleep, if you're still here, I hope you're having a good day at work. Hope everything is going well. And folks, if you're not already following Bleep, please do. Another great streamer, plays a lot of indie games, and knows a lot about movies, film, anime, TV, anything, pretty much. Anything media related.
Hello, Bleep. I did not say hello. Hopefully the finals were what you hoped they would be. I don't know if that makes sense.
Does make sense.
Yes. Because sometimes you get disappointed, but then other times you're like, yeah, that was a good fight. They went down fighting.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Got it. No baby oil here. Get that out of here, Jose. What is that about? How you doing,
baby
though,
oil.
So there was somebody who was streaming Gunpla. Everyone was watching at one point, and I guess relatively new. And they just finished a kit, and they're mentioning like, oh, sometimes the parts are too stiff. Like, so I use this, and he just brings out like a very like this big of baby oil, and we're all just like, wait, you baby oil the Gunpla? Like, wow. Gunpla's freedom, so like anything goes, but I've never. That was the first time I've ever heard baby oil like being used.
I mean, I've used baby oil like on hinges and stuff, like on doors to make them stop creaking, but not on that Gunpla. Yeah.
That's why I was just like, it's like, wow, okay, like, I'm gonna look at one more target. Hope I can find at least one target here. There's a bunch of haters. What? Oh, nah, none of my air. Meg picked up a few by target near her mom's place. Ah, you guys are so lucky. What's this? Kami, I'm dying. Also, welcome on in, Kami. Welcome on in. That's a perfect picture to go with that. So Kami made a meme out of the baby oil thing. It's just Jose. It's just Jose's face. Can I even imitate that? So it's kind of like this. This is just over his face. You use baby oil on your kids, and I'm just like, wow. You guys killed me. I know, I think Yowza was the one who's most like, no, don't do that.
Could it actually damage a kit?
I imagine any decal work you've done on it, stickers would be completely like soaked and possibly like damaging. But like if you're just using it on a joint, I don't think so. Because it's like the opposite of if your joint is too loose, right? You would use something to thicken it. So I don't think so, but I imagine it is not the most easiest to clean up afterwards, I suppose.
Gotcha.
I use baby oil to smooth clay before baking it. Yeah, see? Baby oil can degrade plastic over time. Oh, there you go. So yes. The answer is yes. It's mineral oil with scent, pretty much. Fair enough. I mean, baby oil in a kit is already sus. You... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a meme of you now, Jose. You've become meme status. Congrats. Ooh, okay. And then 820. Oh. Also, Oblique, do you prime when you paint, or you just paint?
So I try to prime. Painting for me has never really been like super planned. which I think is a problem. Like, I need to get better at that, but it's just kind of like, what are we going to do to this? Let's just add this color here, this color here. So I'll try to prime the pieces as I'm going. So I'll either do white or black, just acrylic on the top, and then wait for it to dry and do the next layer. But I do want to do like a full-on proper paint where, you know, I do like a soft build and then take it apart and prime everything nicely and, you know, because otherwise I feel like I'm just kind of winging it, which has been working, but it'll be nice to have something a little bit more planned.
That's fair. So, how about myself?
Yeah.
I generally I try to prime, but as we've talked about, I have issues painting anything in my condo because of people. But like I could take it to work and prime it just fine, and primer usually dries by the time I'm done my shift anyway, so I can take it home, no problem. Reason I'm asking is because for the Perseus lad thing, I was wondering, are you opposed to priming it and then painting, or?
I am not opposed at all.
Okay. If you hadn't noticed, that's how I do these questions, or so not suggestions, requests, is where I find out the information first and then see if it's cool, then I ask you.
I feel like you're always so sneaky.
My way of making sure the answer is yes. No,
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's smart.
And like same with picking out the Gaia kit, I just was like, I had to make sure it was in stock. I don't just want to randomly like get this kit. Oh wait, you can't get it. Never mind. Okay.
Well, I appreciate it. You're very considerate.
I've been lurking, scraping paint off a GN drive. Yeah, don't use baby oil in the Gundam. Okay, fair enough. Freddy's like, it's just weird. All was prime, says everyone.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Why would baby oil go on Gunpla, rubbing it on your... I don't know who does that. Like, at the same time? Like, you take the Gunpla afterwards? I don't know, Freddy. Oh, Lord. Okay, you guys... you guys need a hammer. I don't have one of those in my channel, but you guys need the hammer. Oof.
Chill, everyone, chill.
Daddy, chill. Jose, charisma +3? I mean, Joe, charisma +3? Damn, look what you did, Jose. Just thinking about you now. I don't know what you mean, Octopus, because of, like, the question? I guess because, like, in Skyrim, you can do that kind of stuff, right? Just find out the information you want. Oh, good times. Has there been any anime you've been watching that's I guess a newer show, quote unquote?
Not so much newer stuff. We've been catching up with older stuff, like One Piece, still going strong. We're like in episodes 140 or so.
What's the arc?
It was after Vivi's island.
Okay.
So now there's like a couple monkey brothers and a sky island that they're trying to get to. Sounds good. Can't wait till you get to... God, I don't know his name, but this guy has his own island. That arc's great. Yeah.
And that helps me not be spoiling because I can't remember names. So that arc is great. It's like later, towards like where they're at now. So you got like a couple arcs before the whatever the one is right now. So it's
good.
Some good. Skypedia is the arc, I think. Octopus is mentioning. So okay, sounds good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Freaky Gundam Builders here. Oh, thank you for the hammer. Or is that what is that? No, it's a hammer. Thank you for the hammer, Bacon. Appreciate
that. Besides this Gundam today, what other projects have you been working on?
I am taking so you remember that animation I posted?
Mm-hmm.
So the Gundam from that is being re-released as a P Bandai. Of course.
Oh, very nice.
Of course, in January. Or so. And I have the old one from the 90s-ish, 2000s. That's not hyper-articulated. It's done in a very old style of model kit building, etc. And trying to kit bash that to make it more up to date, I suppose, as well as the transformation gimmick from that video, similar but different. So instead of transforming into, I guess that would be a Zoc almost. For those who know what a Zoc is, it's a mono-eyed mobile suit with like giant claws. To a one-eyed giant mobile suit, instead of having claws, having these long expanded limbs called a Hygog.
That's cool.
So like that's on my list right now. Gotta get back to work. You guys have a good build, Jose. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Do I have a thing? I do have a thing.
Jose.
Do you have any projects in the oven?
Yeah, so I'm trying to finish up that Turbine from the Aura Battler Dunbine series. That like thing that looks like the big bug knight, which is really cool. Yep. I did break a piece of it though, so I glued it. And that has been drying, so I think we'll be set to go next time.
Super glue? Or
yeah, super glue. I was worried that with the Tamiya cement it might melt it and make it uneven maybe, because it has to fit onto the rest of the waist. And then trying to think what else. We got this kit. I have a few others under my desk, but I have that needle felting job to finish too.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
How you liking that?
It's fun. It takes a long time though.
I mean, you can say that with any hobby, so I think it's just part of the course. Plus, it's a new skill? Question mark?
Yes. So for people who may not have seen it, I have it here. So it's supposed to look like this, like a little Shiba Inu in a costume. This was like 4 hours of work. Just the face. And it looks different. It's hard to, make it exact. And once you put something on there, it's there. Because basically you just have like this loose wool that you're stabbing repeatedly with a needle to form into a shape.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I made a very bad Beanie Baby when I was a kid.
That sounds like fun, though.
Does anyone remember Beanie Babies? I made my own. Like, yeah, it was like a arts and craft book you could buy from the Scholastic Book Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And God, it was something so simple. It's how I learned how to sew, by the way. Like my very bad sewing skills that I possess are from sewing my own Beanie Baby, or trying to figure out how to sew my own Beanie Baby.
It works.
Because I didn't understand the concept of a seam and how you'd sew it on one side and then flip it around so you don't see the lines. As a kid, I didn't understand, so I just kept it on the same side. So it just looked like a really bad patchwork kind of a Beanie Baby, but yeah.
It was uniquely yours.
It's somewhere at my parents' house. I should probably dig that up for fun. Oh. And they sold them master grade Zocs on New Type for less than a day before they sold out. I feel like Oh My Wings probably bought them all. He's a big Zoc fan. Or Zagok? Zagok. Zocs. It was Zoc. Hygog is hot. I love them amphibious suits. Agreed. And the amazing Zagok from Build Fighters looks beautiful. I don't remember that one. I love those boys in Try the Tournament. They were winning a bunch in settings with water, and they got wrecked in a space battle. I remember that, though. Remember that. Oh, you got a couple of tubs of them Beanie Babies? Yo. There was, like, they had the original, like, Beanie Babies.
Mm-hmm.
Then, they had, like, competitors that made their own, but they weren't called Beanie Babies.
Yes, I had some of those, yes.
I had some of those, too. But there was one, I remember, it was like a parody of Beanie Babies. I cannot find it. I want to find it just for the one dinosaur one because of its name. Instead of Velociraptor, it was Velociraptor, and it was basically it was a Beanie Baby with like a Beanie Baby poop stuck to its butt, and I was just like, oh my god.
Wow.
Oh.
Was that from the 90s? Because it sounds very 90s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100% 90s.
Yeah.
100% 90s. As my sister saw it in person and told me about it, I'm like, man, that sounds so cool. And then I tried to Google it. I could not find it. It's one of those things you can't find unless you're there. Somebody create a time machine. I demand it. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Banana Kid. Let me take a look at that. Okay, that is pretty impressive. Yeah, yeah. That's a beefy one.
Yeah, Rusted, I'm not sure either why people find feces funny. It's just one of those things.
It was 90s humor, I suppose. It's like up there with fart jokes and everything. And your mama this jokes. A15. As with the time, humor changes.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Oh, dang! Wow. Bad Gunpla, welcome on in, Raiders. Hey, how's everyone doing today? My name is Joerinferno. I'm a Gunpla builder variety streamer, and you've caught us. That's right, us. Myself and Oblique there, doing our co-stream. We're both building the same kit and chatting and streaming. So welcome on in, guys. Thank you, Kat. But how was your stream, Bad Gunpla? So welcome on in, everybody. Like I mentioned, we are joined by Oblique here, so make sure you check out Oblique, another wonderful Gunpla builder, artist, variety streamer, good friend. Has done a handful of kits for sure. Some painted, different scales. I've stuck to the 144 scale, but hey, that's what's up. But welcome on in, guys. Hope your Sunday, assuming it's Sunday where you are, is going well. Cobra, what's up? Tux Creeper, hello. I guess the one thing I should mention that sets me apart from most people is I like to kit bash. And for those who don't know, kit bashing is where you mix two different kits or more to make something new. I don't have any of the finished ones on hand. I do have this bad boy for my friend Perseus Lad that we're making. It's going to have a Gorgon's face on the shield when we're done, Medusa. It's going to be a gold and black theme. But yeah, this is basically the last kit bash I've been working on. Well, welcome, guys. Today we're building the same kit, the Gaia Gundam. And yeah, kick up your feet, grab yourself a cup of joe. You're in Jamama's house now.
Yeah, that kit bash looks super cool.
And Oblique is actually helping me with that kit bash because Oblique will be the one painting it and possibly decaling.
We could try.
Okay.
Maybe those bigger ones that you showed me before stream.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Do you not like to decal? Because you do it letter by letter.
Oh no, I do, but like if you already have the kit there, and you know, I don't know if you wanted to decal, you can. That's what I'm asking, because then I'll send the decals off with them. You can take your pick on how you want to set it up, and also give you experience on how to, like, because it's a custom build, where like placement, right? You get you familiar with placing your own decals where you think they should go. Warning symbol on the butt, you know, like a caution symbol on the chest or something. I don't know, like that kind of thing. I always find that very weird, where to put stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna ruin it. I'll be like, okay, I'll try it. Oh.
Oh, yeah, they'll be fine. So that is going to be the Mason Gundam. I mean, that's what people said too. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. Okay, there you go. just straight up yes.
Yes.
And I've mostly stayed with the 144-2, but I have 3 100 kits. What's your reason, Cobra? For me, it was a scaling thing. I like to keep things relatively in scale, but that does mean I can do the big boys if I ever do want to, like the Psycho Gundam or the Dendrobium. I don't know where I put it. My DTOF is only so big.
Also, hi there, Innervate. Hope you're doing well. And yes, this is Potato Kruger against Jason Potato. It's getting there. It's getting there. Almost done.
And I was cutting out the chess pieces, but welcome, guys. Joe, being a kit basher, makes him build different, or makes him built different. I don't. Yes. I should just probably mention, if you want to see some of the stuff I've done before, I have posted a few things on Instagram. You're more than welcome to take a look if you'd like. I'm just going to type it in myself because I can't find the button. I've also... Did I spell that right? Thank you. Oh, hey. Hey, Rook, Mark 2. Thank you for the follow. You're in your mama's house now. if it interests anyone, one of the things I was like really well known for, I guess you want to say that, I built my own Tequila Gundam. If you guys are familiar with that Gundam, complete with the sombrero. It's one of the last couple pictures on there. Feel free, take a look if you like. Joe's next kit bash. Oh God, no, Nick, no, thank you. My kit bashes are usually done in reference to somebody. So the one I showed off earlier is for Perseus Lad. We finished Oblique's kit bash a while ago. It was very knightly, made out of a Noble Gundam and an Aegis Gundam. That was kind of fun. Mostly because I didn't have to paint, which never usually happens in a build like that. So like the colors just kind of mesh together nicely. So that was interesting.
And I appreciate that too. That was very, very neat project. Made me very happy.
It just works so well. I was so surprised when I was done. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have to really do anything.
Let's see. Innervate says, so I bought the clear Verka ball from Gundam Base, then decided I was going to get the HY2M 1/60th Dom from the JP Yahoo auction. I am not sure what that is. So if you want to send me a link, I would love that. Also, hi, Benno.
I'm familiar with the ball, not the second thing.
Gotcha. Also, you may know Benno just popped in. How's it going, Benno? Benno is also pretty big in the Pokemon community, so folks go ahead and give Benno a follow. And if you like Pokemon, you may also like Joe, because Joe plays a lot of Pokemon too. And also does Gunpla. Yes.
We've been doing a drawing challenge, draw the 151 challenge. I made that one up, I guess. I don't know if it'll actually carry off, but
from memory, right?
We're drawing the Pokemon from memory, so some of them end up looking really scuffed, but it's funny. It's definitely, my Mr. Mime is the stuff of nightmares. My Jinx looked like a 2-year-old drew it. Something great.
Oh my gosh.
Ostium, welcome on in. And Cobra says, same here. I like having things in scale, but if the 144 kit of something is really outdated or bad, okay, that's fair. That is totally fair. Understandable.
Also, hi there, Osti. Hope you're doing well.
I cut the 30-minute mission arms and legs in half to give them an extension. Hey, see? That's what I like. I mean, that's what I did for, here. This is what I'm working on the side for fun. But, so the legs are from the, I don't know how you pronounce that, Aesopolis Gundam. I attached it to the Master Gundam legs by creating a joint inside the leg using a part from the heavy arms that's not supposed to be for a joint, but for this purpose it'll work as a joint, so the legs didn't connect. And then I added this extension here on the waist because old 90s kits, as Cobra you probably know, the older kits are a lot shorter sometimes, so I boosted up its height a little bit. And Ed, welcome back, man. You're more awake? Let's build Gunpla. Thank you for the follow.
Okay, this drawing is done.
Oh, that is so cool!
Thank you.
Thank you, Kami, for the shout out. He's not wrong. He has his own shout out, but it's all good. I appreciate any work though there. Otto Foxen, thank you for the sub. It's been 8 months. How you doing, man? Welcome on in. As you know, we're doing a co-stream of Oblique here, and Oblique just finished the Doodle Redemption of Fred. What would you like to call your piece?
What's the movie? Isn't there a movie, Jason versus Freddy?
I think it's just Jason versus Freddy.
Oh, well, I guess we'll call it that.
Okay, so Jason versus Freddy, but potato forms.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go.
There you go.
Sorry about the lights.
Nice.
Thank you. Freddy versus Jason.
For Jason versus Freddy. Is there like a different one? No, it's just Freddy versus Jason. There you go. There you go. You're good. Oh, nice. The oldest kid I have here is from 2000, so I don't have anything from the 90s yet. Good luck if you do. That's all I'm gonna say. There's some cool ones, but they need a lot of love.
So Panda suggested Nightmare on Spud Avenue, and I think that's pretty great.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I dig
yeah.
it. I mean, but I feel like it should be a combo of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Something like Because he's from the Halloween movies and then Nightmare on Elm Street. So combine maybe Halloween on Spud Avenue.
There we go.
There you go.
That works. And Innervate, that is a pretty interesting looking kit. It's pretty unique. It's discontinued and is now a rare series. Well, I'm glad you found it, because then you can show it off when you finish building it.
That is also something I like to see. Kits that I can never get or may never buy for myself, other people building them,
Mm-hmm.
and then seeing how they turn out. And so like all the big mono eyes I would normally never get. So when I saw like Wings building, I'm like, that's pretty cool. I got to see what the O looks like, or the Zoc. And then like the ball. The ball's not that big, mind you, but something I don't think I would have gotten myself necessarily. But it's pretty cool. I can
Yeah.
really think of ideas you could do with a ball.
You
The
get to
kit.
live vicariously through them.
Exactly. But Otto, how are you doing, man? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Are you at work or are you just chilling? Maybe a little more rough. Get these nuts out.
Eddie, thank you so much for the 69 biddies. Super appreciate that. Folks, if you're not already following Eddie, please do. Another phenomenal Gunpla streamer. Often streams from the shop, which is really cool to see. Also has great customer service skills.
A Power Friendship streams, Ed.
Very kind.
Appreciate you, brother. The kit bash I did for Ed was my first contest entry. Wow, I merged the two words together. You ever do that? And
Yes.
oh man. First one I entered in a contest ever. Didn't win, but it was a good experience learning. I learned how to mask a little bit, and how to take something like an anime and make a Gundam out of it, which is pretty cool.
There you go. There you go. Otto, thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciate that. You're way too kind. How you doing? Have you seen the Sordia kit? Because Banana Kid says that this is giving him Link vibes, which I agree.
Oh yeah, dang! Did they ever make a kit of that?
I don't know, but I feel like that'd be perfect to paint for you.
That looks beautiful.
To do it in Link colors.
I was gonna say I don't remember seeing that in the show. I mean, it's been a while since I've watched the show though. Which, by the way, I feel like the Age series gets a bad rap because of it was designed for like I guess entry level viewers, but I thought it was pretty good. And the whole idea that it was a generational arc made it interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
Very JoJo-esque or even Doctor Who-ish kind of, I guess, in that sense. But I have a huge scale mic. Are you talking about like the mic I put with your Gunpla? Because I bought that specifically for your Gunpla. I don't know if I want to put the stickers on.
Hey, Woberto's here. How you doing? Hello from San Diego, California. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you're doing well. If you're not already following Joe, this is, I hope I'm pointing the right way, Joerinferno, phenomenal Gunpla streamer, does some kit bashing, which is where you take at least 2 kits and put them together, make your own thing. And good friend.
Hello! Hello, everyone! Welcome on in.
Yeah. Oh, Banana says there are customs of it, the Sordia. Now you're making me want something that doesn't exist.
I'm currently detail painting the HG UC. I'm Cubile. I think it's pronounced Cubile. I was in my mind thought it was Cubly or Queebly. I think it's Cubile.
Kind of looks like it.
Luckily, there's very few details to paint, so I decided to paint the eyes instead of using the stickers. That's bold. That's a bold move, Cotton.
That is.
Because like I know the concept isn't hard to paint eyes. Okay, I'm well aware of that. And then if you make a mistake, you could technically use a hobby knife and just parts that go over the eyes or past the eyes. But I'm still more comfortable using stickers because I feel like I can actually see the eyes with the stickers versus whatever color I'm using to paint them. Maybe that's just lack of experience, in my opinion. At the very least, I use eyes.
Yep.
I don't know about you, Oblique.
No, I completely agree. Because I have really shaky hands and I'm like, that small detail I'm going to screw up so bad. So, same. You miss SD. What do you... Oh, San Diego. Gotcha. Thought you were going to say SD kits. I'm like, why? What happened?
They no longer exist in this universe. No.
Do you do many SDs, Joe?
I think I've done like fully
Mhm.
to completion. Excuse me. 1, 2. There's 2 I did to completion. 1 still remains out of those 2. Sorry, there's 3 that I've done to completion. Out of those 3, 2 remain. The third one was kit bashed into something. And I recently just the Sasuke Delta one also got, which is the newest one, so I guess 4, also got built, but then took apart for that kit bash we showed off earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not today, but you know what I mean.
Right.
I think the SD kits get a lot of love. Got a very unique designs on a lot of those. But again, I like the proportions that come with the high grade and real grade scale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not comment on that. Yes, Headphone mentioned visiting the other panda. And I guess you're together. I'm assuming. Otto, how's the new location? The new SD heroes are pretty fun to hand paint. Is that the Buster with the shotgun? Is it a shotgun? I think it's a shotgun. Oblique, I don't remember if you've Z, thank you for the hydrate. If you've built an SD.
Yeah, I've done 3 of them. I had a unicorn, a death scythe, which I just did with Fluffy. It was her first ever. We did
That's
that this
right.
week. Yeah, and there was one other one I did, but I can't quite remember which one it was. They're okay. They're cute. You know, they're not very
Thrilling.
Yeah, I guess like not very mobile or anything like that, but they're a nice break.
They get some really cool designs though, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since they also added the that new like inner frame thing. You can get it like slightly bigger proportions than a regular SD. And apparently, I forgot who showed me this. I think it might have been Bacon. People have used the cross silhouette SD inner frame to make mock joints for like older kits that don't have joints.
Interesting. Yeah.
And it never occurred to me like that just makes sense though. It's basically a skeleton that you can just part across your kit to make it the art. So what I'm talking about, guys, is like not even entry grade, first grade model kits where the arm is just like one solid piece. Basically somebody cut that into pieces to add the joint from that cross frame to get it to bend. Oh. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, I got scared there for a second. I'm like, did the internet drop on me? What happened?
Think it's something on my side.
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries. No worries. Sounds we're good. We're back. We are live
Phew.
again. Just because they have a lot of little details to bring out because the stickers don't do it justice. So the hand paint. Got it. Some empty space, but they will be having a build area. So does that mean we're all gonna meet up and build at this build area? Because you know, I mean, I live up the street from this place. Yeah, sick. I usually don't paint eyes because I don't have metallic paint, but I have a pink paint, so I can paint it. Nice. If you have any artwork you'd like to share, please feel free to. I'd love to see what other people are doing. And Ed wants to try taking the cross frame and putting it inside an SD or first grade. It'll be cool. Also, Oblique, you notice the little bumps they have on the V-fins?
Oh god, the V-fin. Yes.
Are you one that cuts them off, or do you leave the safety bumps on?
I like to cut them off to make it look more pointy.
Good to know. Because
What
like
do you
I'm
like
looking
to
at
do?
it. Normally I don't, but like if I'm really invested in that kit, so like my death scythe, I will cut it off because I'm like, it's gotta be perfect. I need it to look exactly. That's why I'm kind of 50-50 because I don't think I used the V-fin in the thing afterwards, so I'm okay with leaving it on. That's what. But we'll see. We'll see. When they open that, oh yeah. Say no more, fam. I'm in. You had me at build. That's it.
Banana's dropping a bunch of Age Gundams if we want to check those out.
Like customs or just in general? Zen.
Let's see.
Ketsu. That's pretty neat. It's like a cloak. Vice looks scorpionic. That's not a word. I made it up. Looks like a scorpion. Beal Zerga, I feel looks army-esque.
That does look scorpionic.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Juarez, I think, just looks like the Titus, but like chunked up to a whole nother level. Arius? I mean, I don't know what's the point of doing like a non-symmetrical look in that, but you know, to each their own. That's not my favorite so far that we've seen.
But you know what you could do with that one? You could make it into that Pokemon. What is it called? Is it Scyther? The one with like all the bladed arms?
Yeah, that is Scyther. That actually, I could see that. I could definitely see that. And I'm not a fan of the wolf one either. It looks like it needs to be in construction or something with that one. Like a, what do you call those? The vehicle that digs up stuff.
Oh, like a excavator? I don't know if that's the right word.
I think that's the one. Innovate says, only crap thing about those V-fins is that they're so thin and delicate, you need to take your time. Yeah, if you're going to shave it, 100%. I've lost many a V-fin. Come on, man. I think we're okay there.
Okay. Having trouble getting the head to close. I think something might be in the way for me. I feel like with that red piece, I did not like shave the edges well enough, maybe.
Which one? When the eyes are on?
Yes. A22.
Ooh, new oblique kit bash series turning Gunpla into Pokemon? Yes, please.
Thanks, Kami. That would definitely be interesting to paint.
Also, Cobra, just so you know, a lot of the people that are popping up in our streams are also other builders that stream as well. Otto, Eddie, Kami, Tacos that was there earlier, Jose, a lot of them build. So if you're ever looking for other people to check out, make sure you check them out. They have their own style and flair to things. Kami's great at the airbrush. A lot of work gets put into his kits. Otto is meticulous with the nub removal as well as the panel lining. His panel line, he used the dropper. It's really cool. And there's little touches on the SD kits of Gundam markers. We have Eddie, who, if you like good music playing in the background, he does that. While he's also in an actual shop, Gunpla, like hobby shop that sells Gunpla. So he can even help you pick out paint. Hey, Stormbringer the Hunter, thank you for the follow. Kick up your feet, grab yourself a cup of joe. You're in Jemama's house now. What's the highest? Do you use sandpaper or just the file?
Just the file so far. I need to get sandpaper though. I feel like that would make life a lot easier. How about you?
Recently I've been adding sandpaper because sometimes I go too rough with the file, and it leaves like these weird, like janky bits. And so I'm like, okay. And then I had a little. This is the last of my sandpaper from before. This little piece,
Gotcha.
and I used that to smooth it out. But it's like a low grit. So I'm like, this is what comes out of it with the 200 grit or whatever the hell this is. Then if I have a better grit, like a more finer one, it can probably buff out my mistake.
Buff out those scratches, Cap.
buff them out, you know, like, oh no, nobody saw anything.
Oh, and thank you very much for the follow, Stormbringer the Hunter. Super appreciate it. Bacon said, ever wonder what it would look like if the F91, Quant, Shining, and Destiny were all mashed together and linked the Gundam Valkyrie, which actually looks pretty fabulous. I like that.
Let me take a look at that one.
They need to make more kits.
That looks pretty cool.
That's all that I've discovered from this, is they need to make more kits.
I'm still looking to get the windmill Gundam parts printed out and make that, but that's gonna cost a bit, so that's like on the far back burner.
Far into the future.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm Rabid. What's up? Never enough kits? You right. You right. We need a Tequila Gundam. Agreed, Rook. Agreed. I would gladly... No, I couldn't do that to mine. He'd have a brother. If they made an official kit. I need more G Gundam stuff, 100%. The weird kits that you don't have. Are you a big G Gundam fan then? Or just do you like the Tequila Gundam?
Is that like the #1 series you'd recommend to somebody?
If you want Gundam with the less serious plot, then yes, 100% G Gundam. They take the real robot out and make it more super, but it's entertaining. You can't go wrong. Both? Okay.
And to answer your question, Stormbringer, yes, we're both making the Gaia Gundam. Good eye.
Thank you for that, Jay. Thank you for that, sexy. As in, like, the command sexy, not calling Jay sexy, but I'm sure Jay is a very, very good-looking person. Nothing to base that off. But what's up, man? Oh.
It's doing so good, Joe, and then I got stuck. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Indeed. Okay, I didn't cut out the mask, so where is that? See runner. Ooh, that's what's been. That it's right here. That's interesting. The mask is like this purple. Would you call it purple?
Yeah, I'd call it purple.
About to make dinner, so lurking in both. Appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate that.
Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good dinner. Sounds good.
Rook, by chance, do you have the old G Gundam stuff? If so, which scale? 144 or 100? I'm looking to get the Shuffle Alliance in the 144 scale eventually. But those kits are like, hit or miss to find locally right now. Although they did reprint them a while ago. I should have picked it up then. Only picked up the Gundam Maxter, but whatever. Semantics!
So, Stormbringer is asking, Gaia Gundam is cool. Want to ask, though, thoughts on Gundam Seed and Destiny? Why don't you go first, Joe?
Okay, so I'm a big fan of Seed. Seed in general was pretty fun. Nice return to Gundam form when it came out, and I think that kind of opened the floodgates. It's like the second coming of Gunpla in North America. My hot take. And the mobile suit designs are interesting. And the fact that they went past 5 Gundams blew my high schooler's mind because I thought that was the max you could ever have in those shows. So they started adding more. I was like, all right. Character progression was all right on some points, bad on others. Again, I'm trying to be not as spoilish, but like, let's just put it that way. And then the ending, it just seemed like everybody was dying. Okay. But still, it was with a purpose. So I was okay with Seed. Then Destiny comes along, and it started off well. Destiny started off well. And then when they pivoted the main character and changed it to the main character from the first series, that's where I think they fell back on. Had they done a proper character progression with Shin as the main character still, I think it would have done a lot better and been more accepted, I guess.
Well, I like...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I let you go first because I feel like giant imposter. I've only watched a little bit of Gundam and Gundam Wing, which was like years ago, so I need to get back to that for sure.
I believe it was the first digital, the show they did it with digital art. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the explosions were nice and pink and explodey.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad though. Just needs a little work. That's all. Seed design, love. Too much Seed. Love designs. I like Seed. I'm currently watching Seed Destiny, so please no spoilers with Destiny. No worries. Mobile suit designs are pretty cool in Destiny 2 though. More so than the main units. The grunt units actually get some love, and it's pretty cool. I think you'll enjoy it. IBO is worth watching. That one was fun. Concerned Doge. I hated Seed, but love the mecha. Yeah, that's the general consensus. Only watch Seed a bit of it. There you go.
And Stormaker also says IBO is sort of the same way, in my honest opinion.
Interesting. Like, which point are we talking about? That we kind of crossed over a lot, but I liked the first season of IBO. I thought that was well done, but I thought where it ended up, that was more realistic than anything you could really have done in that situation. So like, I appreciated the realism that hit there. A lot of the characters acted like how real people would act in that situation. I felt. Some didn't, but like a few of the main cast, they acted reasonable. I'd like to say reasonable.
Well, from the little bit of the original Gundam that I watched, I thought it did a good job of showing people in crisis too, because it starts so heavy. The series.
Which Gundam are we talking about?
The first one.
Like OG Gundam, like
Mm-hmm.
UC?
Yep.
Yeah, I watched that one too. Did you watch the movies or the TV show?
Just a little bit of the show. I need to catch up though.
Okay. Are you having issues with these stickers, or is it just me?
Which ones?
Like the stickers don't seem to be sticking as well as they should be.
Mine were okay, I think. Stuck them once and they were good.
Hopefully that stays. Interesting. Currently slowly going through Zeta, and man, it's good. I think the worst of the worst for me is Age. Wow, we were just talking about that too. I like the designs. Never watched the show. I heard it was bad. Gundam designs. See, everyone's saying the Gundam designs are on point, guys. Just saying. Oh my god, I didn't put the mask on. I think we just talked about it.
Well, I finally got the head together, so that feels okay. Mask is pretty cool, though.
It's an interesting design, for sure.
Hey, I'm Rabbit. Thanks so much for the follow. Super appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. I've seen your name pop up here and there before. Uh-oh.
Give it a sec. It'll be back.
Joe, I feel like we have bad luck.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I was still moving. Don't worry. Don't worry, Otto. Yeah, it happens. That's the internet age for us. But we're back. Don't worry, we're back.
Good.
Or as some of you might know, the Wings would say, good.
Good. Gonna blame Hey I'm Rabid. The follow just killed it, but thank you so much. Okay. Super appreciate it. And I have seen your name pop up here and there, so welcome. If you're working on anything currently, let us know what you're building. Or what you want to build. That's true. Is anyone looking forward to any of the kits coming out that have been announced? Or were announced or coming out? That makes sense. It makes sense. I know the Battlelog kits are the ones out in the States right now. They got them early as the push for the West to get it to Gunpla.
which I don't think they really need that push, but hey, whatever, whatever gets you guys some kits. I felt like the pandemic did that for them, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Batman one looks. Have you seen that? Oh my God, the
I have
Batman one.
not
Looks
seen
so
the
cool.
Batman one.
Oh man, it's Bandai just dropped it. I think it was Bandai on their official Instagram page. The Batman. Is it a kit or is it just a figure? I'm pretty sure it's a kit. It looks really cool though. Very angular.
Sounds good to me.
It's a kit. It's a kit. So everyone thinks it's a kit.
Nice.
Let me open that. Here you go. For those who are wondering what we're talking about, this one.
Let me see.
It looks pretty cool. You gonna add that to your Iron Man and stuff? I know it's a different universe, but
Ooh.
it's the same line as the Digimon kits line, I think. Ooh. And 30-minute sisters. Yeah, waiting for mine. Yay. I gotta call them. I keep saying I'm gonna call them, and I never call them. I gotta find out if my kit's there, or did they give it away to somebody.
Wait, your sisters have a kit?
No, so 30-minute missions came out with a sideline called 30-minute sisters, which is essentially like, I want to call them waifu kits, but I don't mean that in a very like negative way. I just mean like that's the best way to describe them as waifu kits.
Mm-hmm.
With mecha parts. But they also released the like more feminine frame in the original 30-minute mission line, which is the one I'm waiting for, which apparently might be there with the optional part that I ordered, but because of the way I said put it in the vault, they don't notify you if it is there or not. So you have to actually call.
Interesting. Huh. Dana, do you want to send us that link one more time? I think it broke off.
Oh no, it is working great.
Oh, it is working?
That is beautiful. You right, man. You right. That is dang.
Never mind.
Banana Kid, that's awesome, man. Oof. Ooh, yeah. I love me some Shin Robo, and dang. I'm trying to do that. That's my side project. My second side project is the Shin Robo, but we'll see. Making it into a Gunpla. There's also two lines within it, Figure Rise, which is the HG, and Figure Rise Amplify, which is like MG. Yo, I still can't believe Bandai legit put 30 mission kits on P Bandai. What? Good to know. And you really want the quant? A lot of people are looking for that kit. So if you guys find it, good luck to you out there.
So if they made like the kit of your dreams, what would that kit be?
That's a toughie. I would definitely be oh, there we go. G Gundam. Tequila, I'd buy it. I'd buy 3. Like I'd make it so they know that this is what we all wanted, and then they were right to back it because I'd buy 3.
Mm-hmm.
1 to build, 1 to kit bash, and then 1 to give away or something. I don't know.
That sounds good.
But with my luck, the thing I'd kit bash it into, which is a variant of the Tequila Gundam, would also be released as a P Bandai, because let's be honest, they'd be foolish not to. Just like they released the Live Lance Heaven, which is a Death Sight variant that has like the bat wings used as a cloak, but angel wings in this case. Guaranteed, they're either going to come out with a P Bandai. They are going to come out with a P Bandai that does the reverse and adds those wings to the original Death Sight and sells the new kit, because they already have all the parts now, and they get more money if it's P Bandai. But that's what I say. What about you?
That's a good answer.
What would be your dream kit?
Oh gosh. I feel like I don't really have an answer to that yet, only because there's so many kits that I haven't touched, and there's just a lot to look forward to so far. Like, I still feel pretty fresh to it.
What if they had a Kingdom Come Gundam?
Oh my god, a Big Henry in a mech.
Oh man. It comes with a collectible dice. No.
That's right.
Oh man.
That would definitely be something. He has a button you can press where he'll say, "Oh, I'm getting hungry." Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel lucky in that sense that I just still have a lot to look forward to because there's so many things I haven't made yet. But yeah, any night-inspired Gundams would be cool. Like that Age one that Banana Kid was just showing.
Okay. I had to make sure my head was closing. Jesus.
Did you have a tough time with it?
Not as bad, but like you could tell there was something stopping it, so I had to go and sand it down a little bit more.
Gotcha. Angry says, I want more Shining Gundam kits. They give too much love to God or Original Shuffle Alliance.
I don't think they give enough, personally, but we'd have to agree to disagree. Ooh, I gotta catch up. Dang, everyone just going off here. Okay, I can't find it. The Double O Quant or Command Quant. Ed, didn't someone say they were gonna send it to you? I thought they were. And there were special molds for the kit. I'm not too upset about. G-Self Verka and MGGP03 2.0. The damn cowards. MGX plant. That'd be sick, Bacon. That'd be expensive as hell. But they could do the planetary system, but in the Master Grade Extreme. Gotta design some plot plate to fill this in. Alright, alright. I like what you're doing, Kami. High grade UC full armor Gundam, not the Thunderbolt version, but the original MSV version. Okay. And we need a Master Grade G Self Gundam. I'd be interested in seeing that. And just hunting for me, I have the Commander SD at the store, so I want them both. Ed! Come on. I want the Nether Gundam, Banana Kid. You got class. I like that.
And Stormbringer asks, I also want to know from you, would you like a set of S100 revive kits like Exia, Virtue, Kyrios, Dynamis, I think? What do you think on that show?
Season 1 00 revive kits. I'd be down for like a remaster of them. 100%. Like they added some modern sensibilities to it. I mean, they were on that transitional point. But I think I'd be down for it. With Virtue, though, it would have to be able to transform. That'd be my only thing. Like the Master Grade, it would have to be transform. It would have to transform. Assuming we're talking about 144 scale, because I know the Master Grade coming out does do that. But that would be my opinion on that. Have you built any 00 kits? I can't remember.
I don't think I have.
It's interesting. They're very, I wouldn't say they're elongated, but they do a very thin frame versus like the bulkier Gundams that we're used to, I suppose. And they can widely range in design depending on what kind of because they're specialized, right? Like most Gundam shows, where it's the pilot's specialty. So they're pretty cool. Something pretty cool.
So which would you recommend, like as a starter or as a favorite of yours?
Oh, any of the Exia line. Because it has that big sword gun thing, which if you didn't like anything, you'd like the sword gun, because when it's folded, it's like a switch knife. It pops out, but then when he wants to shoot something, he flips it back down, and then it's a gun. So like, I think you'd appreciate that. Look, see, Ed knows.
Heck yes. Also, Bacon says the Night Gundam is originally an SD Gundam, but there is a normal form that has never gotten a kit. Okay, so yeah, that one, I would like that. I can link it in your chat if you would like.
Oh, yes, please. Please do. I hate tiny parts. I'm gonna take a look at what Banana Kid posted as well. Master Grade Nobel Gundam would be pretty cool, though. Need more Master Grades with her hair articulation.
Yes, the hair is so stiff.
Are we doing good? We're just talking about what would your dream kit be if you can get any kit ever made. What would it be and why? Well, maybe not so why, but what would your kit be? Is it blue? Ooh. Yeah, that's a thick boy. I like that. The armor alone and the little red orbs. I like that in the design.
Okay, so I got another drawing redeem. It looks like this is probably another thing from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So Banana, this week I am going to be scheduling an art stream. So would you like it then, or would you like it now? Up to you.
Take me to Mount Splashmore now.
And when One Piece goes from SD to HD, it's super funny. Why? Okay, cool. Thank you, Banana. Too kind. Too kind. I feel like we need to do a JoJo series for the Doodle stream. Because we have a couple now.
Hey. Master Asia in the JoJo world. Go! Drop.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, I don't think it'd be that much different because he does his own posing like this and everything. So I mean,
that's true.
Ed also mentions it's a budget OP Gundam. It doesn't have funnels, so it throws beam sabers because it has 7 swords. The Exia. I never understood how it couldn't shoot beams in sword mode like some shonen character. Imagine a Kshatriya Verka would look like. Oof, that'd be super thick. Pretty sure the Virtues Natalie MG has hair. At least how it is though. Honestly, I would like a scale model of the Archangel ship that is able to hold 6. You know how big that would be if you did a ship from like. Remember that picture? I dropped Oblique. A big. I mean, if you have the space, I would love to see it. Like, if that ever becomes a thing, I would donate money to see you build that on stream just to see it. Cause like, would it be like a full ship, just a half a ship? Could you fold it up like in a, what do you call it, a hinge, so you can get into it?
That would be super cool to see. I wonder how much that is.
Oof, man. Because I've seen someone do it out of cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
They made, not that one, but like the White Horse from the OG series. They made it out of cardboard, and it was big. It took a whole table to itself.
Wow.
I was like, man, I can only imagine. Awesome. There you go. I'm a little slower, but you know. Oh, I missed a side. I missed a side nub. Great. No, I'm gonna do this the cheating way. Where is that Dremel? Dremel.
It's not cheating, it's just efficient.
I mean, it makes it rougher, but I'll get it out like a lot quicker than. Especially because it's together now and not separate. It's on a side.
Gotcha. And Angry says, we have an Archangel Rinko though.
Oh, so it's like where they mix the waifu character with a ship. So it's like the mom from the Build Fighters cartoon, but with Archangel like bits, like from the ship.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There you go. Problem solved. I want the full ship with catapult launching systems. I'd break my own bank on that if that became real.
Does sound pretty awesome.
Sound pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Oh, and I meant to check. Here you go, Joe. Let's see here. 30-minute missions, exam, 15C, Porta Nova Special Squad. That looks sick though. Not gonna lie, that's like a Zaku like on like roids. I dig it. I haven't dived much into the 30-minute mission kits, but they have some cool like optional parts. 100%. Also, Sazabi, what's up? I didn't say hello.
Who wouldn't love to have a 144th Argama or White Base?
Yes.
Familiar.
That's the main ship from.
Oh, that's right. You just said the White Base. Yep.
And the Argama, I forgive me. I'm not really sure. I want to believe it's that one I sent you the picture of, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have like inner like diorama sets you could buy from those ships, like the hangars, just not the full thing. So that 144 scale ship I saw took that deck and inserted it in their cardboard ship, so you could see like how it actually would flow in the ship, which is insane.
That is really cool. Sasbi says Argama was Zeta.
There
Or
you go.
Zeta. Yeah.
Thank you. I saw a couple of Horus Heresy character models on Forge World. I really want some, but can't justify it at the moment as my painting wouldn't do him justice. But that's how you learn, Jay. You buy and you try. Unless it's really expensive, in which case, you know what? Maybe practice on something else first. Because I can understand if it's like super expensive though. 100%. Was there ever something you painted and then you're like, I really wish I had practiced first? Anything. It doesn't have to be Gunpla. It doesn't have to be Gunpla related, but just something you're like, I really should have like thought this out before I started doing it.
I think I've done that with probably minis for D&D, where I'm like, oh, this will be fine, and then I paint it and I'm like, oh, no, this is not fine. Because they're so much smaller too.
I've only done one before. I painted it, good God, it was pretty bad. So then I asked my friend who actually painted minis, and he fixed it up for me.
There you go.
But yeah, and honestly, I wish I practiced beforehand. Like it was pretty bad. What's up, B?
Hey, B.
Ed, do the thing if you're free, or Kami !B with the 2 E's. Right.
Sosby, I don't get your joke. I'm too dense.
That's B squared. Good friend of mine, IRL, a nanoblock builder, Pokemon Uniter, who's doing a official match, I believe you said. Correct me if I'm wrong. As well as a Monster Hunter extraordinaire. Show that love. Right now, I'm a Blastoise hard carry.
Yep, same here, folks. If you're not already following B, please do. Great streamer. Good person. Is also into hobby stuff. Like Joe said, Nanoblocks does some pretty cool Pokemon ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and lots of Switch games. I'm assuming that you're probably going to be doing Animal Crossing once that update comes out.
Also, B did pre-order a 30-minute mission kit, so that'll be B's first actual Plamo kit.
Nice.
Whenever that comes in. Ooh, my lord. 47 pounds for a figure? Yeah, you should practice. You should definitely practice. That's a lot of money. Unless you can you like undo your paint? That makes sense. And Otto says Gundam should have aliens, real aliens, like real aliens. Stop the war with colonies. And Jay also made mistakes with the Lord of the Ring minis.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I am very tempted to ask Oblique to draw one of these. Something like this.
What?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
So the stuff that Banana's linking?
Yeah.
Like the stands?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They are pretty good.
Training with the squad, we are 8 win streak and master rank. Hey, that's what's up, B Arg. And I'm set with the big end for that. Wait, the DLC for Animal Crossing? What is Bernie's favorite food in 0080? Hamburger. I have to have seen it. Damn. They're good plans. Oh no, the Pokemon ones are pretty good. I know Raven built one. Otto's built a few. Oh, they're really nice. They're really nice.
The Pokemon kits?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are. I made the Pikachu and the Gengar. They're really cute. Really easy to do.
Got it.
So Joe, if you had a stand like that, which Gundam would you choose?
Death Side. And it'd be like like death. Mine would be like a stand would be death, and it just, but like the one with the wings, not just regular Death Side. It had to be the one with the wings to make it more sense.
Gotcha.
But definitely Death Side.
Okay.
What kind of stand would it be? I don't know. JoJo can go in so many directions. It could be something as dumb as I can make I can water plants with my my stand. That's my power, guys. Watch out now. I'm gonna overwater your gardens, and that'll be it.
Slugs everywhere.
Oh.
And rot.
How about yourself?
Oh god, I don't know. I think I'd want an Evangelion instead. So I can feel like Shinji.
Which one though?
Probably 0-1.
Berserker or regular mode?
Regular.
I feel like Berserker would be great though. This comes on now, you're like, oh man, look at you.
Just want to feel that anxiety. Like Shinji does. Let's see. B says, I helped my friend restart his Animal Crossing island last night. It took us like 10 trips back and forth to save all the items he wanted to keep. I have a friend who's trying to do that too. She's like, is there anybody that I could just, you know, hoard all my stuff on their island for a hot minute? Sounds good though.
Well, why do people want to start over? What's the incentive, I suppose I should ask? Just better layouts or?
I think so. Yeah, because there's going to be more design tools and stuff.
Fair enough.
I think I would just want to restart to just have that, you know, freshness in terms of like new, you know, neighbors and finding everything again. It would sound good.
Did the new stuff they're adding to Nintendo Online, if you get the, I guess the higher version of it or whatever, $30 version of Nintendo Online, like tempt you at all?
It does tempt me.
Okay.
And it's not nice of Nintendo to do. Like, why couldn't this just be included in the game? Come on.
Because I know Otto's not happy with the Nintendo Online membership because, yeah, you get N64 games and Genesis, but he doesn't play Animal Crossing, so like adding the $30 plus thing it's not worth it for him, which is fair. That's fair.
Well, and the thing is, they are selling it separately. Like, you can buy it once for $25 and be done with it, that DLC. Or if you have that higher, you know, Nintendo Online membership, it's just included on there. But that's strange too, because it's like, well, what if I stop having that membership? I'm gonna lose the DLC too? Like,
I imagine that's how it's gonna work, because that's kind of how it works on the PlayStation Network. You get games free every month, but then if you don't have the thing anymore, you don't get to play them anymore.
I was just talking to Bleep about the other day. I'm like, I feel like if you have had the PlayStation Plus for, you know, like let's say 5 years now, and you had an old game on there from like 2014 or something like that, and then you stopped, I feel like you paid enough into the membership to at least keep those older
makes sense
games. Yeah.
You pay the equivalent over time, like 100%.
Yeah.
Or they at least let you pick out of the ones that you're gonna disconnect. Like, I want this one.
Yeah. That'd be fair.
The entry grade Kirby. Wait, there's an entry grade Kirby?
What?
That's a thing. Wait.
Stop the presses? I need to look.
I was gonna say, is that for real? And which one with the wings? Death Scythe Rosette or Death Scythe Hell, baby? Custom too, the Endless Waltz version. I want those like legit bat wings. But if I want to play in 64, not really. No, 100% auto. 100%. Oh, and there is. Well, we got linked. And I can link it here. Get out! Huh. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's gonna get added to the list.
Right? I'm like, and I'm not even sure what those other pictures mean. There's a max tomato, separate pieces. I'm not sure if that means you could add stuff to Kirby or something. You know, like the head gear or something. But either way, that looks fucking cool. Damn. Nice.
Let me see. Sorry, let me just catch up. Innervate says Oblique Stand tells people to get in robots. Exactly. And Banana says, do y'all really want an Eva in the world right now? Especially in the state we're in. I mean, if angels start dropping from the sky, then it might be time. Might be time.
We need all the teenagers to get in the robot. What? Why? Don't question. Just get in.
Sosby said, if I had a stand, it'd be called Venius, to take form of a black-clad Knight Gundam with a giant sword to give me the power to cut out any model kit part perfectly and never have a nub or blemish. Hey.
I dig it. I dig that. That's a great stand.
And thanks for the link, Banana, and the posture check. Super appreciate that.
Oh, God, I missed one again. Oh, okay, well, cheating time. And then where's my super grit? Hey, Panda P, what's up? Buddha King. Can confirm I had one in store, the Kirby one. Yo, what's up? Dead Side Hell Endless Waltz Masquerade was my first Masquerade. I just love the wings on that, the design, because it mirrors, what's his name? The Wing Zero that has the angel wings, right? In that design. So like I thought it was cool. And then his entrance when he comes from the moon. Oh, so good.
Oops, sorry.
Which kind of Epion are you talking about? And that's insane. But that just tells you how quickly this hobby is. Well, I mean, it could also be scalpers, but let's just assume it's not scalpers, and that just shows you how quickly this hobby's picking up.
It's a good perspective to have. Otto says, my stand would be called Out of My Head. My stand power will be able to create tools for when I need it. Cool. Kind of reminds me of that character from My Hero Academia, who can like create things from her stomach, I guess.
Yeah. Doesn't it make her sick? It's been a while since I've watched.
I think it used to.
You just reminded me. Otto also mentioned like a different another anime where it's like panty and stockings. That's the character's names. And they can only I forget the premise now. It has something to do with like they have to. Oh, they can turn their clothing of names into weapons, but it has to be the clothing of names. And they're in like some sticky situations where like there's a big crowd, and then the one named Panties has to use her panties, and it's just kind of like, oh well, I need to do this now. They're angels. I think they were angels. They were trying to regain their thing back into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, they turned panties into guns, stockings into guns and swords. I stand corrected. I was close. Weapons.
That sounds like it has to be like animated by Trigger.
Is it Trigger
I
who
don't know.
animates that?
I feel like that
It
would
is.
be
It
up
is.
their alley.
It is.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, officer. I'd like to report a weird streamer talking about panties and stockings.
Angry says yes before a trigger. Gnax.
Gynax.
Oh, Gynax. Gosh, what? There's something to pronounce wrong. You bet I'm gonna do it.
I'm also surprised they told us to work on the gun, like step.
I know. It's like
3.
stop everything.
It's
work
like,
on the
yeah,
gun.
look, it can
And
hold
the
the
shield.
gun. There you go. It's holding the gun, guys. We're done.
Good job.
Gary Gygax? I mean... Gotta go. Gynax. Yes, before it was Trigger. Okay. Understood. There's also, I was thinking about, there's a couple of animes that, from the 2000s, the aughts? Is that what they call it? That I remember in passing, but I never fully watched it. So like Elfen Lied was one. Witch Hunter Robin, again, it was done more serious. I like to call like the serious anime where they're not trying to be all kooky, but like chibi faces pop up every once in a while. That seemed like it had a good premise, but I never followed through with it. But it seemed like a good one. Witch Hunter Robin. Gantz. Angry just reminded me of Gantz. If you're familiar with Gantz, that's also a good one, guys. Yeah. You follow the instructions? Yes. Does not everybody? Like, unless I've built it before and it's very similar, like the IBO kits, I could do that. Like, I cut all the pieces out because I know how it's supposed to be, generally speaking. But I don't think I've been able to do it without instructions fully.
No, that would be terrifying to try.
New community. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ruin a kit in my hubris to use people's channel points. You put your channel points in here, and I'll try it without instructions. No, no, sir.
No, sir, no thanks.
No, sir. I don't think I will.
Banana says, "What's your favorite food or drink?" That is a tough question. I love coffee. Favorite food. I could always go for a good grilled cheese. I'm very simple.
Cajun chicken wings. Cajun style
That's
chicken
good.
like,
Yeah.
like spice. Dry Cajun. Finger looking good. Oh Lord, now I want some chicken wings. Oh, look what you did. Look what you did, Banana Kid. I know you asked Oblique, but I answered anyways. No.
I appreciate your answer because I was going to ask you too. What about drink though?
Does a milkshake count? Because I'm a very
yes.
partial to chocolate milkshakes for some reason. It's so good. It's so bad for you, but it's so good. It's kind of like popcorn at the movies. You know you really shouldn't, but it's part of the experience.
There you go.
Oh man, what was the spiciest food you've ever eaten? And like, in terms of level of spiciness, how bad? I guess. Like to tears. Like
the first thing that comes to mind is I'm trying to remember. So we didn't buy this. I think my mom just dropped it off one day because she was like, "Oh, you know, it's close to Thanksgiving. I bought a bunch of these extra like it was like a prepackaged hash brown kind of mix, and it was labeled as spicy." And it was just so odd because I was like, well, how spicy could this be? And for whatever reason, I don't know like what it was spiced with at the time, but like even just opening up the package and throwing it in the pan, I was like, oh man, this smells like it's gonna be really hot. And then eating it, I'm like, ah! That made me cry. But it wasn't like wasabi or anything. I don't know what it was spiced up with. I'd have to try to look it up and see. Yeah, that was very hot.
Fair enough.
How about you?
I don't know exactly what it was. It was like so I ordered hot wings, but they kept the hot sauce separate. At my school, they called it suicide wings, which, you know, that could mean all kinds of levels with hotness.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember it was so hot. I was sitting there crying as I was eating it with like 3 other friends. And the one guy ordered a chicken sandwich. He's like, well, how hot can it be? So he pours some of his chicken sandwich. He's like, oh. Just going like this. And he starts crying. And then I start dipping. He starts pouring more into his sandwich. And then the 2 people that are with us like, guys, if it's so hot, why do you keep eating it? We're crying eating it. I'm like, it's the experience. Because at a certain point, the burning just becomes numb. And you know what? I can eat this now.
Can't stop now. Can't stop.
Oh, thank you for contributing, Itchy, to the challenge. And some people mentioned sushi. And Captain Cheers like, what if I buy you a Dead Side Hell, ship it to you with no instructions? If it was 1/44 scale, sure. You know what, Captain Cheerios? I will build it with no instructions, or try to build it with no instructions. Now a true milkshake, or the base one, true milkshake. And Nephilim says, "What's up, Oblique?"
Hey, Neph, how you doing?
Indian curry in the UK, never again. Will I underestimate how spicy they can get? Dang.
Sounds scary.
I mean, that's like I said. Like, I wouldn't call myself a glutton for punishment, but when you're eating a spicy food, it's the part of it. Like, I can't stop because it actually tastes good with it burning me. Like, I don't know how to explain it unless you've been to that situation.
Yeah, I've had...
It's like ice cream with the brain freeze. You keep eating it because it's good. But go on, sorry.
No, I was just going to say I definitely had that experience with spicy ramen where I'm like, this hurts. But it hurts so good. Let's see. So Banana says, Oblique's stand name would be work of art and has the ability to create whatever Oblique wants, but at a cost. I'll be vulnerable during the creation of an item and must drink coffee. A certain amount must be drunk depending on the item being created, or eat grilled cheese as an energy source.
Dang. All right.
It's pretty creative.
I dig that.
Appreciate that.
And Oblique, Neon has quoted, "It hurts so good."
Hi, Neon. Hurts so good. Da-na-na-na. It's a good song.
Oops. No, Master Grade Dead Scythe, hello. See, then I have to say I would not. Just because. If it's 144 scale, I'm more comfortable in that no instructions. I can figure something out. Master Grade, I have no experience, so then that'd be literally me just like this. I take this piece and go like, does this go? It's not going. I don't know what to do, I'm done. But I appreciate that. That thought.
And folks, if you're not already following Neon, please do. I'm assuming you do, but if not, please do. Phenomenal streamer. Excellent.
And good
builder.
looking.
And good looking.
Look at that. Look at that man.
He's very handsome. And recently hit 900 on his stream. 900 followers.
Congratulations.
Great milestone.
Let me see here. The best hot and spicy food is the food that makes you cry and burn your eyes when you open the package.
Yep.
Oh. But yeah, check out Neon. He's good people. And he has a new Zaworldo redemption. I don't know if you've seen that. Oblique.
I watched a little bit of the VOD this morning because Neon always streams like in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping, and I wake up and I'm like, damn, I missed it again. But was that the one where like the frame freezes?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He's just like, no. Just like, yep.
Reminds me of like Anime Explosion.
Let me see here. Something about nutting. What is this? Gunpla. Speaking about it, this is the world though. Oh god. God, I love it.
Gotcha.
I love it.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh.
And Angry was asking you, Joe, malt or no malt?
Malt. I'd say malt. I'm okay with the malt.
And Sasby wants to send you a PG Unleashed without instructions.
I'm gonna be on the foot for like 3 months if that's what you want. Oh, and I unfollowed Neon for that exact moment. Joke, love you, Neon. Neon make me, ooh. My spiciest food ever was a homemade chili con carne with 9 habaneros in it, a 200mm bottle of Mad Dog sauce, around 15 dried chilies, and 100 grams of black and white pepper to round it off.
Sounds like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure the next morning was very, very interesting. Let's say I'll not eat it again. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even read that last sentence, but I just, from everything I was reading, that had to have been the result.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite spicy is my spicy mac and cheese. Huh.
Is that the Cheetos type?
That sounds like that'd be actually pretty good. Well, you gotta remember, Sazabi, I've also never built anything bigger than or more complex, I guess, than a real grade, and even then the real grades had the inner frame pre-built, those old ones. So anything more complex than that is still complex. Also, Bleak, would you ever think of building a full mechanics?
I'm not sure what that is, so please explain.
It's basically a 1/100 scale, like master grade, high grade, basically. So you wouldn't get the complexity necessarily of a master grade, like a normal master grade, but it ends up being cheaper, and sometimes you get models that don't exist in the master grade form. So
yeah.
that calamity that came out was full mechanics, not master grade.
I would totally be on that. That sounds really appealing.
They have some really cool looking ones. The Barbados Lupus Rex only exists in the full mechanics, as far as I can tell. So that's another thing. How did I miss that? Okay, now we're gonna take this apart again. This way.
Oh my goodness, Neon, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs, 1 to Tech Scout and 1 to LPC. Thank you. And folks, again, if you're not following Neon, please do. Great streamer.
Oh. You scared the living crap out of me, Leon. And the thing is, I saw you do it on Oblique side too, and I'm like, and it's like, and then, thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm sure Squiggle and Demon will love those gift subs. If you guys get any gift subs on the channel, please always thank the people that give you the sub and enjoy the emotes. Damn, you scared me really good. I forget that's so loud. It's habanero slowly cooked with cheese. Oh, so it's not actually mac and cheese. Okay, fair enough. It's all good, Nick. No worries. And it's creamy and spicy. I still think that sounds good, 100%. Then depending on how much, I made 3 pounds of bacon.
Ooh, does sound good.
And then wait, now. Perseus would say, are we talking real bacon or American bacon? Which is also, well, no, actually, we have Canadian bacon, which is the real bacon for Perseus. I love Perseus. Perseus, if you're watching, I don't mean this in any negative light. I'm just bringing back that old hot topic. And Calamity is 11 out of 10, says Innervate. So I think, that might be something to look into in the future.
Definitely.
Is there a kit you have that you've built that you would like to go back to and maybe either jazz it up or customize it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, the Justice Knight. Like, I really like how it came out, but I think that it could definitely be jazzed up with some like metallic highlights and stuff like that. Yeah. How about you?
So this is like it's been on my things to do, but I've never gotten around to it. But I want to go back those first grades we were talking about that have no articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. I want to do the thing I was talking about where you cut the joints open and add a joint. But like, it's so much work, and like, who has that kind of time? I started it on a few kits, mixed results, but it would be great to get to those old kits and give them the love and attention they deserve. Because I have gone back like before I started streaming on some of those and at least repainted them, because high school me really sucked at painting things, and like give them proper separation. The lines are straight, added some water slide decals so they look okay-ish, but they can't move anything. So like, I'd like to do that at some point. But a specific one, if I had to pick, I'd want to say my Blitz Gundam. I'd love to give it the ability to move.
That sounds like a really cool project, though. I believe in you, Joe. You can do it.
And Canadian bacon is ham. Real bacon is pork belly. There you go. This is what we're talking about.
Agreed. Yep.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
That's coming from bacon, so it's got to be legit.
Indeed. I agree with you, Banana Kid. I agree with you. That is my favorite cereal. But there's a fine line of when to eat it. You can't let it sit in the milk till it's soggy and set it while it's still crunchy. But not too crunchy, because then it cuts the roof of your mouth. You gotta find that spot with the milk. And then Captain Crunch. And then the milk afterwards is so delicious. Oh. Why you gotta do this to me? I gotta do this to me, Banana Kid.
I think we have to send Joe some food.
Fruity milk, you know it.
Banana, do you have enough to share?
Oh, Booberry? You were a Booberry fan?
Blueberry's good.
No. Oh, no. No, it's too early. You have an hour. You have an hour, miss. Go outside and chill. Don't meow at me. You have an hour before you have to be fed. Get going. Oh. Here, have some pets.
Maybe she heard that you were talking about food and was like,
Only one of us can be hungry. Not both of us.
Exactly, which is why you gotta feed her.
Oh man. Hey, Neff. Neff with the raid, party of 3. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Also, best cereals, Cheerios. Just saying. I don't know. But everyone in the raid, welcome on in, Raiders. I am Joerinferno. Joe's just fine, and we're doing a co-stream with Oblique.
Hello.
I doubled it by accident, but check out Oblique as well. We are both Gunpla builders. Oblique does art, plays a lot of medieval games. I like to sing, I guess. And occasionally play a video game. Sometimes with Oblique. And we're just chilling, building the same kit. We're building the Gaia Gundam. That's what we decided to do. I think that's very succinct.
Yes. We covered
There you
all the
go.
bases. I wanted to reiterate that Joe's singing is impeccable. He has improved greatly with Gaston's song.
Oh,
I heard
Lord,
it once like a few weeks ago, and
Oh.
then I heard it again, and I was like, "Whoa, you really got the words down."
It's a fun song. I love Disney songs just for that, but
It is.
it's hard when they like what do you call it? The voices overlap because you're doing both voices and you're like, oh, wait, which one do I pick? I don't know. Thank you for the lurk, Nick. And I see Squiggle Mouse has come in. Dang you, Gunpla Neon. Not even being here, so I can thank him. Oh, he is here. He be lurking. And sure, Gunpla Neon gifts me stuff and then it's gone in less than 5 minutes. He's using his JoJo powers out there for evil. I mean, good. See, there he is. Little Miss Gerbil, hello. Welcome on
Hey.
in. How are you? Wait, what? I thought Banana Kid loved Captain Crunch. What? I'm so confused.
Sazabi was hating on the crunch.
Oh, how dare you, Sazabi!
No, such a troublemaker.
You know, if he had his way, Captain would be an Admiral Crunch. Or is he Admiral Crunch now? It's been a while. I saw one person at the store, like, I'm assuming they're buying for other people, or maybe they're stockpiling. I don't know. How long does cereal last when it's closed?
I think it lasts a few months.
So this person bought like 3 boxes of Captain Crunch in one go, and I'm like, huh,
Hey,
okay.
they know what they want.
Cornflakes are better, Joe. I'm pretty sure cornflakes were developed. I don't know.
Cornflakes have an interesting history.
They were developed as a substitute for food for people in the hospital so they could eat it because it was easier. But then the other guy decided it would be better to sell it and make a lot of money. But you know what? I don't blame him. But at the same time, that's a big twist, turn.
Well, historically, also cornflakes were supposed to be a distraction / substitute for masturbation. So.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Wow. Did not know that.
Yep.
Wait,
Interesting
wait.
times. Interesting thoughts.
But now that we do, now we know.
David, thanks for the hydrate and the stretch. And posture check.
Oh, you're tired. Oh, you're tired, little Mr. Gerbil? Sorry to hear that. What time is it over there? Is it 4 in the morning? I don't know how it works when in Australia. Like time zones are weird, man. We discussed this like a lot.
Time zones are weird.
And pretty long while overall, and depending where you live, it can be useful to keep in like a hurricane pack. And yeah, they're supposed to be for the abstinence. Did I not know? Huh. Cornflakes determined. Oh, thank you, Kami, for allowing those terms. Anti-sex folks are nuts in America history. I mean, I think that's anywhere, not just, but specifically North America. Let's go with that. 6:53 in the morning. Ooh, you're just starting your day. Hope the day goes well for you, little Mr. Gerbil.
Also, Angry said, Neon enters chat, gives subs, doesn't explain anything, leaves.
He mic dropped us. Your mama would know she loves cornflakes. Oh, I've been seeing so many Joe Mama memes like the last couple days. I feel like the Google algorithm got me good.
It's like, you like this, right?
Oh,
And Sasby's suggesting that we race to finish this kit. I don't know how you feel about that.
oh, I'm taking my time, sir. I'm taking my time. Mostly because my nub removal isn't on par with a lot of people, so I take more time to do it. And also I got it. Mine's like gonna get this catified after, so yeah, that's a thing later.
Cut that out for no reason.
It's like a long
Whoops.
string of increasing insane abstinent morons. But at least I woke up to my emote finally. Hey! What? Wait, what is what? Oh, that. Oh, I see. It's a very extravagant magic carp. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, sexy magic carp. Wow. Oh my. Trouble is a champ though. I don't understand. I just hear excuses. I mean, you can hear what you want, Captain Cheerios. Wait, you got the Nyaya resin kit? Yeah. So that's the main reason I bought the Gaia back in the day. It was like part of my first, second Sabo kit. Like things Sabo found for me. And I kept it on the side because I wanted to build it with this kit when I finally got it. I got this like a couple months after, and then it just sat there because I'm like, it's a resin kit, and that means a lot of work. And we just discussed with everybody, ventilator mask, wet sand, like sandpapering it, and yeah, try not to breathe it in because you could damage your lungs purposely, permanently.
Gotta be safe, Joe.
Yes, but I am excited. I do wanna make the cat.
And
Oh.
Banana says, I want to mention that Neon has never seen any of the Despicable Me movies or the Minion movies. Dun dun dun. I think I saw one like in passing when I was babysitting years ago. I have not actively sought them out though.
I've saw the prequel,
Mm-hmm.
Minions. That's the one I've only seen. I've known the other ones through like secondhand knowledge. Though in retrospect, I feel like Neon could pull off the bad guy. He just needs a bald cap. Do it, Neon.
There we go.
Do it, and then we can all be the Minions.
Oh God, no.
Banana.
Those minions, they're everywhere. Cannot escape.
Now, why does that make you more interested in Sazabi? Oh. Question on your stickers. Are they numbered, lettered, or symbols?
Symbols.
Okay. I thought they might have changed that. Because that would have been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
See. Kind of like Angry and Neon's Gunpla that are the same but different.
I prefer numbers, but you know.
Looks like the one for fire. Here, I think it's this one. I feel like my stickers are like old and they're not doing their thing.
Hmm. When did you get your kit?
Well, this was from like a mom and pop shop, so it's not part of the. Oh my god. Recent, like the one you got.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't feel as adhesive as it used to be, or what it's supposed to be, anyways. Which isn't a deal breaker or anything, just something I noticed.
Yeah, so maybe that's why they feel different between the two of us. And Banana says, but Guru was the hero, not the bad guy.
I mean, it's all in a matter of perspective, isn't it? Oh yeah, this looks like it's seen better days.
The minions scare me too, Neon, and that's what I mean by I cannot escape, because they're literally everywhere.
By minions, do you mean us? Because, you know, I'm okay with that. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. I am a nice man with feelings all of the time, not a villain. Rainbow Man, where you at? I don't know.
Seems kind of villainous. Am I right? Right, Squiggle? Thank you. Neon isn't a villain. He just inspires people to be villains. Any chance Delphi might be doing some stickers for what you want? Well, possibly, but the thing is,
Innovates and Bacon. So I'm gonna do the conversion kit after. So really, the stickers are kind of just for now, anyways. It's really weird. I've never seen stickers this so not sticking. You know. And are both of your boxes red logo or one of them blue? Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Mine has blue. Oops.
mine is red.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man, even the color's slightly off too. Did you notice that? Mine's
Oh,
worn.
yeah.
Mine's worn out. What else is different? Is it still here on the bottom? Okay.
Mhm.
What about a rotation to the left?
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Looking good, looking good. Looks the same.
Everything. It's just that one thing, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. What's the copyright date? Ooh, where do I look for that? Let me see. Let me see. Is there a
Mine's
specific? Where am I looking?
2005 on the bottom left corner here.
Mine's also 2005. Huh.
And welcome, Squiggle. Resin dust is a metric ton more damaging. Yeah, I mean, all that sounds really scary. I would want anybody working with that to be safe.
I mean, mine also says 2005. Wait, you said it was 2005?
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know. Either way, that's interesting. Didn't even notice the logo. That's so funny. That's it. Yours is pre-2019. Obliques is after. It's a 2005 kit.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow, that age gap. Yeah.
Them old
Who's-
stickers.
This reminds me of the Ava you built that had the old water slide decals.
Yes. Oh god, that disaster. I have not
Oh.
done water slides since then, but it was also my own stupidity, so I know for next time. I have 2 more of those from 96, the 00 and the 02. Yeah.
The question is when?
I know! I gotta finish up some stuff and then we'll be set to go.
Okay. S and then B. I just wish someone would make and sell aftermarket dry rub decals.
I like
you guys
dry
do?
rub.
Did yours come with the dry rub, or was that like something you bought separately?
It came with it and I really, really liked it.
Do you have any leftovers?
The one where I couldn't figure out where it was supposed to go. That counts.
Oh.
But no, other than that, no. I put this polycap in wrong. Whoops.
Dry rub's got so much more quality. Only issue is some folks don't like the amount of pressure it can take. I mean, I can understand that though. Was it a lot of pressure for you to apply it?
I don't think so. I don't know if I was just lucky because it was on a master grade, so there was, you know, more surface area to work with, but I found it very easy to tape everything in place, make sure it was secure, and just do like a few rubs with a coin on top.
Because I can understand if it was like something with like tinier pieces, like art
Mhm.
real grade, or even oh lord, master grade, even kit bashes, because like the pieces don't normally go together, kind of thing. That you'd be afraid to push on it, but
Yeah.
it's interesting though.
No, like I said, I really liked it.
Came out really nice.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Zasby wants you to make a custom... I never know how to pronounce that, but it's a horrible, horrible creature that I don't even know how it ended up in Gundam. The Zogo Gwaju or something like that?
Zogo, like what language is this?
I don't know. It's a strange, strange creature, though.
Zogo Hwashu? Swahu? Is it like an H instead of a J? Or is it a J sounding?
Zonderman, thanks so much for stopping by. Super appreciate it. Have a good day.
Later, Jay.
So
Michelle,
this...
both of you. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. This thing though that we're talking about, it's like, have you seen the mannequin monster from Silent Hill 2?
Yes.
It looks like that kind of.
Oh.
It's not pleasant.
That's what Squiggle was talking about. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, okay, hear me out. The top part though, I could easily see myself putting googly eyes and that being a nose and that being a mustache. Just saying. I could easily see myself doing that if this is a kid. And it'd be like the Neo Mr. Potato Head. Oh. You know, version the fisherman. I don't know. I got nothing. That's interesting. Was that actually animated? Please tell me that was animated at some point. That's nuts. Zogo Ju Aju.
Bless
Zogo
you.
Ju Aju. Thanks. Thank you very much. Oh. Alright, let's pop this in.
It's from Gundam-san, he says.
It's from Gundam-san. I'm not familiar. Oh, it has been animated though. Interesting. Not animated, but it does have a full color artwork, eh? And then there's this too. Did someone build it? Please someone tell me something. Oh! Okay, well now that just adds oh, that's an eye? That whole time that was an eye? Lord help me. I'm assuming Xeon, yes? Xeon makes some interesting mono eyes.
Now you two have been cursed by this.
Joe, no, like. Oh, it's a parody show. Yes, it's Xeon. Oh, Lord. Good God. Did you ever see that special with Hello Kitty and Amuro in the RX Gundam?
I have not. What's it like?
He's in space fighting, and then Hello Kitty, I forget why she wants to help him or stop him from doing something or talk to him, and she shows up as this giant cat in space, and he's just like, what is going on?
It sounds awesome.
Oh, technically it's a parody anime based off a parody manga. Fair enough. And Polly, what's up? How you doing? Wait, I gotta do this. Polly Mune is another friend, another fellow Canadian streamer, artist, cosplayer, RPG enthusiast, who I will be doing a co-stream later on in the month. The 27th, I think? Was it the 27th? I believe it's the 27th. I will confirm. But we're doing it later. She's building her first kit, which is a Haro, which was gifted to her. It'll be a lot of fun. And it's actually, I think I did a Polly thing. Kat, if you could do it, I'd appreciate it. Exclamation point Polly. It's a really quick one, though, guys. You blink and you miss.
Oh. Banana Kid, thank you for linking me that. Okay. So Banana linked the Hello Kitty that you were talking about.
Oh, it's pretty fun though. It's very like cute, I guess. Minus him being in fear of his life in space to a giant cat, you know. But it's very done tastefully. Hello Kitty converted Gail Goog into an SD. What the hell happened to the pilots? She committed murder. I mean, yeah, okay, you'd be right. I feel it's like 00, you know, I'm not gonna say that because it's a spoiler. It's like what happened in 00 the movie. That kind of situation. There you go. That's very vague. Very vague indeed. But thank you for the shout out. But Polly, how you doing? How you doing, friend? How are you doing? How is Final Fantasy treating you? I can't. After my one MMO, I can't go to another one. I just can't. I invested 7 years of my life only for it to be shut down.
Which MMO?
City of Heroes. If you're familiar with City of Heroes or City of Villains, it is what it is. It's like a superhero MMO. It was like one of the only ones at the time. It never reached World of Warcraft numbers, but it did a lot of things differently. It came with the scaling system. So if you were higher level and I was brand new, I could either join you as a sidekick and you'd be my mentor and I'd get bumped up scaled to your level, just one under your level, and still be able to join you. Or reverse, you become exemplar and team up with me and you get dropped down to my level, only having access to the powers you would have at my level, and we can fight and do things together. It was like one of the first MMOs to do something like that, have that kind of a system. It was very casual friendly. And it wasn't so much about the end game, but more about like the stories you would make yourself and like adventuring with people kind of thing. It was very fun for the time. And it never reached, like I said, never reached WoW numbers, but for the company that owned it, I think it was NCSoft, they wanted to focus, it made money, but it didn't blow out of the water or anything. So they wanted to focus on their own like homebrewed MMO. I forget which one it was called, Wildstar maybe. And so they decided to close down all the servers and just focus on that. And then it turned out that didn't do so well either, because I think it closed down a couple years later anyways, that one. So that's where we're at.
Sounds really cool though.
Oh, Brigadier Bacon, you were on COH as well. What server, good sir? I was a Freedom boy. Freedom server all the way. Anyone who's ever on Freedom. My name was also Joerinferno, so you might have seen me there. I was there as a scrapper that looked like the Hamburglar for some reason, but like old.
Hamburglar, but old.
Basically, you had slots for your costumes, which were completely aesthetic only. And I aged my character every time he reached a pinnacle, like a decade level. So like 10,
that's smart.
20.
Yeah.
And so by the end of it, he was this old man who just had like a beanie hat. His hair is great. He wore like a burglar mask kind of style and fingerless gloves. And he just had a vest on in his pants. And he'd go out and beat up people.
The hero we need.
And then people were like, why are you dressed up as the Hamburglar? It's not the Hamburglar. He's just old now. Oh,
That is awesome though.
it was funny though. I loved when they added villains. I loved my villain though. He was what they called the mastermind, which basically controlled a bunch of like summons or pets, and mine was ninja themed. And I made a macro so when they I dismissed them all, they automatically throw the smoke bomb to disappear.
Nice.
But I made it go. My character macro say ninja vanish, and then they go, pow, and then gone.
That's really cool.
Oh man, I think it was Wildstar. Staying away from MMOs, just the best call. It'll drain your life hellishly. It got re-released, Joe. No, the City of Heroes private servers. Yeah, I know that. But for a while, nobody knew about those. Wildstar was such a bad idea. Let's just make it vanilla WoW. You're right. Like if people want vanilla WoW, they would rather play vanilla WoW because nostalgia goggles. I did play classic. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't stick to it though. In any case, have you ever dived into the MMO genre? Which one?
I have. I played some WoW, played some Final Fantasy 14. Trying to think what else.
RuneScape? Usually a lot of people say RuneScape.
No, never tried RuneScape. Mm-mm.
That's interesting. Any particular reason you chose those? Mine was because I was a comic book nerd, so I mean.
I was gonna say mainly because Bleep was playing, and I was interested in it aesthetically too. Yeah, so like with WoW, I like to play I think they're called Tauren, right?
Yes.
Yes. But I got into that like way too late, I feel. Where I had to catch up on like so much stuff.
I felt that way when I was playing Classic, because the game, I did try WoW back in its heyday, like as a trial. I think it was right before Burning Crusade. I could be wrong. And I got to the highest level you could get for the demo at the time. But the thing is, without people to play it with, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't know what all these attacks did. I didn't know, did I really have to be behind the guy? I don't know. And then when I was playing with my friend in the Classic, he was kind of just dragging me through the game, which wasn't fun to me because I wanted to read and be immersed in the little lore bits they would give you and stuff.
Yeah, experience it for yourself.
Yeah, so that was also the problem with that, but it is what it is. Okay. You still got 15 minutes. Don't give me that look. 15 minutes. You gotta keep your schedule. Oh.
You need a kitty cam so we can see.
Yeah, she just stares at me out the door. I'm like, no, it's 15 minutes. You can wait 15 minutes. If I break the cycle, your parents are gonna yell at me. So no, they won't yell at me. But it's just better to keep her on a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Just sometimes she'll come super early. Oh. Anyways.
Angry says, I played Maple Story and Fly for fun. Maple Story sounds familiar, but I can't remember.
I know of it. I've never played that one though. I've seen other people play it, but it's not something I played personally. Kind of chibi style anime characters.
Gotcha.
2D, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. 2D style. I'm missing a piece because I'm dumb.
Oh, it was a 2D platforming MMO.
That's it. I got lost when I tried to play the demo and then ended up somewhere and I didn't know how to get out, so I quit. That's how I mean, to the credit, there was no or maybe there was a tutorial and I just skipped through because I thought I'll figure it out. You need tutorials in MMOs.
Mm-hmm.
Closing Paragon Studios is just a horrible decision. I agree, Bacon. I agree. And Final Fantasy values the player's time more than WoW as an experience. It helps that Square Enix managed to learn their mistake. True. They relaunched. WoW and most MMOs don't value player time significantly. And as much as a bunch of folks like to try and be like, I'm hardcore, give me old school, most of them won't cop to the fact that they don't have time. Yeah, time's rough these days. Let's be honest.
For sure.
Also, this morning, I don't know if you got to that part of the VOD, but Neon did a deeper ASMR-like voice, and I couldn't help but feel like Detective Tato vibes off of that. I'm like, dude, you kind of remind me of Tato.
Well, I have a Neon clip here. Is this what we're talking about or no?
Actually, let me see. Might be similar though.
Let's see.
Definitely not.
Hold on, I gotta think. And I was like, why are you doing this? What is this? What are you trying to tell me? I'm a Bishoujo boy. Fall in love with me because I am
okay.
androgynous.
Oh,
and
okay.
Mysterious.
No idea, but it's great. Neon, please explain.
Don't explain. Let me keep the mystery. No, I'm kidding. Oh. No, but it was like I can't even describe it. It's like if I were to talk like with my own voice in Japanese and then try to do a character's voice in Japanese, you get like a more tone. I don't know how to explain it. So it's,
Gotcha.
Let's say here, like I'll be like, WoW and most MMOs don't value player time significantly, and then it's like, WoW and most MMOs don't value player time significantly. Like it was just deeper than I've ever heard Neon before. So it was like,
Gotcha.
Oh dear, I am not a Bishoujo boy. We were talking about the main character from Gundam Wing, and I don't understand why he's doing. I got that. That's the hand gesture and the like this.
Gotcha.
The intro. Are you sure, Neon? Are you sure about that? We should make a dating simulator with Neon as the main protagonist choice. And he could be wearing the apron. We could call it Cooking with Neon.
There you go.
Done. I don't know what a Bishoujo boy is, but you're definitely one. That's the thing we're actually thinking of doing as a joke. Oh, we're really gonna make a game? A dating simulator? Yo! I mean, if you need a Smoke and Moogle voice, let me know. I'm in Neon. He's gonna voice one of the ladies in Doki Doki. Ooh. Oh, if he's a Bishoujo boy, can we throw him in a pretty dress? Neon? Do you agree? I don't know, Neon.
Does sound pretty hot. As B said. I would like to participate. If I have any skill that can be contributed, I'd be happy to help.
Oh yeah, he's dressing up as character from My Hero for Halloween.
Oh, which one?
The crazy one on the villain side with the blonde hair and schoolgirl outfit.
Oh,
like,
the one that likes the blood?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. That's what that picture was last week, or a couple days ago. He sent you in on your stream. That was him trying it out. I was like, oh man.
So it wasn't Sailor Neon A. Yeah, Himiko. That's right. Thanks, Angry.
Himiko Toga. Squiggle no horny. Yes. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for that Sugoi Aniki. Having issues with sending this piece. Maybe it's because mine's from back in the olden days.
I think so.
You gotta upgrade those knee highs to thigh highs. Ooh, oh my. No horn here. I just demand cuteness. Zettai Ryoki. Ryoiki? Ryoiki? Ryoiki. Infinite horny works. Yo, Neon be bussin'. You're gonna be bussin' on Halloween.
Gotta mark my calendar for that one.
Wait, you're gonna be reviewing knee highs? That's what that's about? Oh. Wait, I gotta think for that too, do I not? Somebody give me an oh my.
Oh my.
Oh. You say that like breaking the internet would be so bad. Like best case, he breaks Facebook forever. Thank you, Ken. Let me praise him forever for breaking the boomers. I mean, technically, no, we're not boomers. We're millennials.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's right. We're millennials. Somewhere out there, someone's writing Gunpla Neon fan fiction.
I'm sure.
Spoilers, it's Neon himself. Then Neon came into the computer room, sat down in his chair, and let out a big sigh. When all of a sudden, Panda came from behind and said, "What's the matter, buddy?" Started massaging his neck. Too spicy. Too spicy. Oh, that's what I said. Somebody's writing fan fiction out there. I don't know if anyone can do that Elmer Fudd voice and read fan fiction in an Elmer Fudd voice of Neon or to Neon. To Neon of Neon. Did I just hear my name get dropped into this fanfic? You sure did. You sure did, Phantom. And that's when the Fire Nation. I'm dead. Did you like the original Avatar series?
I loved it. It was great. What'd you think?
I dug it too. It's very interesting to see from book. Did they go by book one or fire book? I forget how that works.
I forget too.
Say first season. How they go from first season Aang to final season Aang. Like that character arc is pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought it ended very, very, very perfectly.
I think so too.
I mean, I kind of you hear about the side comic story for like Zuko's mom.
Mm-mm.
So like they kind of continued after to see what happened with Zuko's mom because I think that the anime ends where he asks Azula, "Tell me about our mother," and so the comic book. So I kind of wish they added that or at least made that into an animated feature because I love the animation in Airbender.
Yeah.
And then honestly, they could have just left it there. I thought it was fine as is. You know, that's me. I did enjoy Korra as well. I felt they kind of rushed a lot of story beats in that personally. But again, and then like some things just seem to come out of nowhere. No spoilers, but just like it might have been the second season. The Deus Machina that came out of that one, I was just like, okay, I'll go with it. I'll allow it. But I dug it either way.
Yeah. I think Avatar had a good story to tell and created a pretty good universe too, and didn't have to like explain too much. And I enjoy that.
Avatar was basically a perfect show. I don't remember if it had fillers. I don't think so. I mean, it's hard to say you had a filler when the show's like its own.
Right, there
IP.
was no manga or anything
Yeah.
at first. Yeah. There's another neon quip.
Oh
Let's
no.
see.
Oh no. Oh, let's see.
Oh no. Hold on. It's like, please, senpai, come back! Senpai! I'm being the worst right now. Senpai, no! Anyway.
I love how in the clip you have chat and all you see is Bacon saying, "Oh no, this is gonna be lewd," like right before he even said anything. Oh.
Dang, I feel like I really missed out last night. That makes me upset.
Sounds more like a blogger than say A and B can't work on men. And so Neon whispered and so again, let me try. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm not making any progress right now, so let me just. I'll try to do a Ray ASMR, but I don't have Ray's dulcet tones. But and so Neon whispered in Chat's ear, "Shh, Chat. I'm gonna treat you like Toph treats Sokka, because I'm going to. Oh God, can't even finish that. Because I'm going to rock you all night long. I will accept exactly 0% core criticism. What is happening? I don't know, Neon. I don't know what's happening anymore, man. And then Panda has written. Okay, Panda's written his own fanfic. Let's see here. Uncle, no horny! Neon shouts as Iroh and his legions proceed to Oh no, we are not reading the rest of that. We are not reading the rest of that. I apologize, Panda. We are not reading the rest of that. Just want to point out there exists a live-action Avatar. I don't want to remember that movie.
Nope, it didn't happen.
Nope. And my only criticism of it is that it wasn't gay enough until the end. Oh, we're talking about Korra. Okay, yes. They kind of just hinted at it. They should have just went full in on it. But I guess Nickelodeon might have had a no with that. I don't know. Gunpla Neon, someone else willed it into existence, not me. And thank you, Mirko. I'm gonna drink out of my bottle because I don't have any more in my cup. How you doing, Mirko? Yeah, that was like M. Night Shyamalan's like biggest
Fail.
blunder. Yeah. I was trying to think of a nice word for it, but
And I felt really bad because I was pretty young when it came out. I think I was, oh god, maybe like 13, 14, something like that. And the person that went with me had never seen the show before, and I'm like, oh, the show is like one of my favorites. It's really good. And then we watched that, and the whole time I'm just like cringing. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna think this is so horrible, and they're never gonna watch the show. And I turn around and I'm like, this was nothing like the show. And they were like, I liked it. And I'm like, oh no!
oh no!
You're missing out. Also, welcome back, Tech Scout. Yes, and Neon gifted you a sub, because Neon is one of the best. And
Neon's
Joe's
the
also
pocket.
one of the best.
Aw, thank you, Oblique. You're breathtaking.
No.
Just, why is it like you take the compliment?
No.
Take it. Oh.
How is your kit coming along?
Is that a question you're reading or like?
No, you.
Oh. I have only got a torso, the gun, the shield. I didn't get the arms. You're way ahead of me.
That's all you need. It's all you need.
He'll bite the legs off the other Gundams. That's it.
And I got a
We're
foot.
done.
Let's see. Is that even a worse fate than death? Liking the movie? Maybe.
I agree though, Squiggle. I totally agree. And time for Neon to be made me read a Neon fanfic passage. Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. We're doing great. Myself and Oblique. If you're not following, make sure you check out Oblique, my good friend and fellow builder. Yeah. Does a lot of video gaming and art, and we'll be having an art-only stream at some point coming up soon. If I remember you saying that earlier in the stream, right?
Yes. Yes. We will. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
And B's also asking about Valheim. So I may have to actually push Valheim to Friday. I don't know if that works for people. Joe, I know you were just hanging out with us one time there, but I'd love to see you.
All things depend on real life, but potentially.
True. Yeah, thinking that'll probably be Friday, like 5:30 or 6.
Have you guys gotten further since the last time I watched you play?
Oh yeah, we have been fighting stuff.
Were you on a boat last time I saw? And then,
Yep.
And that's all I remember was the boat. I'm like, oh boy.
Everybody does like really awesome stuff, like I don't know, making us like different kind of like workbenches and new metals and things to make, and I'm just like, I'm gonna build us a bigger house. It's nice. I like it.
I was gonna say, you gotta live somewhere. Like,
yeah. It's amazing to see what people can do. And then having Bina there is just great too, because she's like, this is incredible. Totally new perspective.
How far can you guys get in that game from each other? Can you technically be on opposite ends of the world, or would that like not work?
I have no idea. So I guess we'll have to find
I
out.
feel like that's the thing I'm gonna do. I'm like, guys, I gotta need some food. I'm making my way out west. How far? I don't know. We're just gonna go west and see how far I get.
It's just your own like pilgrimage or manifest destiny. Just be like, I'm gonna explore. Goodbye.
I was like, Joe, how you doing? I don't know what this thing is, but it's about to kill me. Dead. I lost all my stuff. Oh.
I think someone tried to go to the mountains on their own and died. I can't remember who it was.
Also, we are at the 3-hour mark. Are you good to end, or would you like to keep going?
Yeah, we can do whatever you want to do. If you want to end it, we can end it. That's fine.
Alrighty. So I will end it only because also Noir is like trying to get behind the monitor now.
Okay.
Yeah. I've also much needed sleep after the last 2 days.
Okay.
However, thank you for joining me. Thank you for
Same to you.
Thank you for getting the kit that I picked out, and it's been fun. I always love co-streaming. Once again, guys, if you're not following Oblique, please check out Oblique here for all things awesome.
Thank you, Joe, for having me over as well, and for picking out this really neat kit for us. And folks, if you're not already following Joe, please do. And Banana wants to know if you play Destiny 2.
Hey, yeah, I do play Destiny 2. Raven, my roommate, plays a lot of it, and we do a lot of the raids together.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you need to like I like to call it pitch hitting, I guess, like just fill a spot. Yeah, I'll sure if you need help, whatever. I'm not like great at first-person shooters. There's a difference between being good and playing. So I play. Yes, I do. I play.
Gotcha.
If that's what we're saying. Yes.
So
when's the next time you're gonna be on Oblique?
Actually tomorrow. So probably around 5:30 or 6. I think that's when I'm gonna do the art stream to try to catch up with stuff. And then Tuesday will be more crafty stuff. How about you?
I will be on Wednesday. Yes, assuming nothing goes wrong in life. Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Continuing some more Gunpla. I'm not sure which one. We have multiple things to choose that I've started to finish.
That's how it goes.
Oh, it's how it is. It's how it be sometimes.
Yeah.
That being said, I picked last time. So who would you like to raid this time?
Oh, you did pick last time. Okay, let me look real quick.
Sure.
I think I saw that Addie's on.
Wow.
Addie's always a good one. Pocket is on, playing Amnesia. This is always so tough. Zai's on, Tacos is on. Who do you want, Joe? Who do you want?
No. You pick.
Ah. It's a tough decision.
You can either keep within the theme of Gunpla building, or we can go somewhere you think the personality shines.
Darn. Let's go to Zai. I feel like we haven't done that in a bit.
Let me get it open here. Wait a minute, Neon just went live.
Neon did go live? Okay, we gotta do that.
Alright, going
Okay.
there now.
Okay. And should we do Joby raid?
Type it in and I will copy whatever you've written.
Okay. And we'll do yours too. Hold on. Gotta find you. There we go.
There you go, guys. Oh, that's perfect. If you got the emotes, use them. If you can't, don't worry, just Joby raid.
Alright, thanks so much everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Alright, counts down.
Oh, oops, I already pressed it.
Okay, well, there we go.
Alright. Farewell. Bye.